Thank you for wasting our money. A Linny main underscore KG64. Less than 3. What's up, chat and Patrouski?
Hey G, thank you for the Twitch Prime. 14 months. Dude, thank you so much. What's up, fellas? All right, guys. We are starting off today's stream. We got webcam by the way. What's up? I'm packing. Look at all these boxes, dude. Hopefully the audio sounds okay. Honestly, I moved and I didn't test it. Hopefully it's okay. Should be fine. I'm starting today's stream off with a story, okay? Dude, fucking yeah, webcam while I pack, dude. What's up? Dude, okay, I've been getting back into Magic the Gathering. God, the game is so fucking good. Magic the Gathering is my third favorite game of all time. It's just incredible game. Getting back into it, I've been playing a little bit of MTG Arena. Not as good of a game, but you know what? It's a way to play Magic Online. It's fucking whatever. I can grind it, you know, whatever. I just got back into the game. I grinded from, like, you know, bottom rank bronze or whatever up to platinum, which sounds really impressive. I did it in like 2 days. Sounds really impressive. It's honestly not that crazy because you get like 2 points per win and whatever, right? But like I've done really well, doing okay, right? Now I'm telling Casey, I'm like, you know, I've been getting back into Magic. I've grinded up to plat within 2 days or whatever. I really want to get to mythical, which is like the highest rank, right? However, the season ends in like 3 days, right? So I'm like, I've got to pack, and I'm gonna try my best to like get to mythical rank and also pack. And she's like, dude, I'm gonna be honest, you should prioritize getting mythical rank. I will come over and I will help you pack. Like, don't worry. Work on the rank first, packing second. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I definitely have to prioritize packing. But the point of this story is there's a reason I'm marrying this girl, okay? She's over here telling me to prioritize my Magic the Gathering rank over packing my belongings for a physical IRL move. Anyways, that's the story I wanted to tell. Let's go and actually get into the we haven't even started the stream recap yet, dude. Fresh fade. Dude, this is like bedhead. I just haven't showered. I just haven't fucked with it. Okay. Dude, thank you laters as well for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, gamer. I super appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. What's up, fellas? But anyway, good morning, everybody. Telling some stories to start the stream. How are we doing? Welcome to Stream Recap 102. We've got webcam for a little bit while I'm packing for the big move. And then post, like, I think June 4th. Post June 4th. Or is it July? I always mix up which one's first, June or July. I think it's June, right? Post June 4th. Base cam should become a regular occurrence on the stream. So apologies to who are revolted by me. I understand. May not be for you. However, I think it adds an element of humanization. It adds some reactions. I'm a very expressive, very emotional person. It'll do a lot for the shiny reactions. So let's go ahead and actually get some shinies. Sorry, I'm moving you around, chat. Let's go ahead and get some shinies with the cam, fellas. Let's rock on. Let's see what we get today. What's up? Jeezy on the wet stream? Dude, it was a sopping day, that's for sure. That is for sure. Stam train activated. Dude, we're just getting started. No reason to stam train, guys. No reason to stam train. I appreciate it though. Oceans, how are you doing, man? You like complimented me. I didn't even like ask how you're doing, dude. How's everybody in chat doing today? Also, I haven't said, you know what? Wait a minute, I just realized. Wow, Oceans, that's a fresh fade. Looking good today, Pat. Did you say fresh? Because that reminds me, I'm a hungry guy. That reminds me of HelloFresh, the sponsor for today's stream. This will be the final sponsor day for HelloFresh for the next month. Hopefully, I'll get another. I love whenever I can, right? But if you want to get cheap HelloFresh, now is the time to do it. My link should work for the next. I don't know. I like 26 days. It's like 25 days, something like that. So you do have a little bit of a buffer period if you want to use my code, want to use my link. Just a really good way to get some really cheap food delivered straight to your place. Really, if you want to stay healthy, if you want to lose weight, if you want to stick to a budget and not overbuy ingredients, if you are prone to letting peppers or vegetables or produce go bad in your fridge and wasting that money, you'd probably just save money if you bought HelloFresh. So check it out. You also learn a ton about cooking and stuff. Facecam Pog, what's up, Bincers? Did you baptize? What? Did you baptize in the topless water? Dude, I didn't. Let's go do that. That's actually, well, actually, the problem is, God, do you know how long it takes to get up to the top of Mount Silver? Getting back to this spot takes like 4 minutes. It's actually a pain. There's a lot more drama in PokeMMO when it comes to teams than I thought. I think it just happens, like when you have like 150 people or something, you know, all together, it's just gonna happen. Especially with people like spending like thousands of hours together, you're gonna have some people that don't like each other. You know, that makes sense. If you had 150 people in a team and everybody liked each other, that would be a feat of human accomplishment. You know, that would be pretty darn impressive in my opinion. You can apply to Team Mister. I think in my own Discord, there's like a whole chat dedicated to that. No HelloFresh in my country. Fair enough, man. I appreciate you even thinking about it, dude. Appreciate it. This is a good question that I've received a lot recently. Are all PvM Pokemon gonna need to be level 100, or can some mon get away with lower? It's gonna depend on what Pokemon you need for what raids. Certain raids you're gonna need level 60 Pokemon, certain raids you're gonna need level 80 Pokemon, and then certain raids you are going to need level 100. So it comes down to how much time do you have now versus how much time are you gonna be willing to have to spend when raids are out. Are you okay with, like, let's say you level every raid Pokemon you have to level 80, right? Are you okay with having to panic level some of them to 100 when the time comes, or do you really have enough time now to like level them all to 100? That would take a really long time. So it's just, there's a lot of things that come into play. I think 80 is a good middle ground, where it's like if you have Pokemon at level 80, they'll scale down to 60 if you need them at 60. I think 80 is a solid. I think if for the average player, getting all of your raid Pokemon at level 80 is probably ideal, which, dude, I've been saying for a while, I think XP charms and XP items in general are going to go up in value. I think that these are really, really powerful items that save you a ridiculous amount of time. I might even buy these for 20 of them for... Someone already probably bought these out, though. They've been listed for... due price. Like, that's been listed for 2 days. These just save so much time. Like, it's crazy. It is crazy. If you buy a 100% charm, you're paying 62k to save yourself an hour of time. That's a lot of time. That is a lot of time. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna be honest. 1.2 mil in XP charms. I think it's a good investment. I think it's good to have for personal reasons, for those who want to XP train for PVM and raid Pokemon. I think XP charms and XP items are going to be pivotal to the PVMer and raid experience coming up, where they haven't been like that before. No, they weren't like that before. You never really needed Pokemon to be level 100 before, aside from like your catching Breloom and Jimmy Run team. Like, you didn't need, you know, multiple 6, 12, 18. If you want 3 raid teams, what is that? Math. 6, 12, 18 Pokemon. 18 Pokemon level 100? That's a lot of XP training. Can I get a minute on the Discord? Reach out to me via Discord DMs, Twitter DMs, reach out to a moderator. Twitch chat or YouTube comments isn't the way to approach that, man. Sorry. But just feel free to reach out to me. All my DMs are open on every platform. Just don't try to add me first on Discord before DMing. Just DM me. A lot of people do that, and then it's like I'm not gonna like add random friend requests. Yeah, we can check. Wait, okay. Even though it was 6 months ago, you probably should know. But maybe yeah. It usually tells you. We can double check though. Maybe it was a hijacked account or something, or maybe you did. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm happy to unban. I don't know. I'm a big believer of second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth chances. And maybe, you know, maybe I get taken advantage of a little bit because of that, but I think it's fine. I don't mind. I think it's fine to bite that bullet. I'm okay with unbanning people. I think we ban people aggressively in my Discord and then also unban aggressively. I think if you're approaching things with a, you know, genuine sentiment. PvP my box video? Wait, what do you mean? What do you want, Pikachu? What do you mean? Question, why is Smeargle used for false swipe over all the other Pokemon with false swipe? Generally, Breloom is the best false swipe, like, sporer, like, best catching Pokemon. However, Smeargle is just the best utility Pokemon because of it can learn any move in the entire game, right? So Smeargle is really good for things like false swipe, soak, having sweet scent access. Like I use it as my sweet center as well as a catching Pokemon, which saves me a slot. Generally, Breloom is the best catching Pokemon because the better stats, the better attack, the better defenses, the better speed, the poison heal, not allowing it to get burned or paralyzed, which is super nice. Like honestly, even like disregarding, even if poison heal didn't heal you, if all it did was allow you to get poisoned and then not be allowed to get other statuses and not take damage from the poison, like that would be super good. That would be super good alone. Like it's so powerful not having your catching Pokemon paralyzed or burned or something of the sort. So I think it's good to have, like, I recommend everybody just get multiples of utility Pokemon. Having a damp Parasect. I need to build myself a damp Parasect. I'll probably EV train one today, honestly. I need to build myself a damp Parasect because I'm currently use a damp Quagsire as an HM friend and stuff, and this is fine, but I kind of have all the ocarinas now, and he's not helping me catch a Pokemon. He's kind of just there to be damp. You know, I have the better mons. You could have a catching Pokemon and a damp Pokemon in one with the new Parasect hidden ability. We're quote-unquote new. It's been out for like a year and a half now. But yeah, so damp Parasect, Smeargle with like things that those other Pokemon can't do, like Soak for ghost types or grass types, like catching Bulbasaurs. And then, or Sweet Center or whatever, right? Or you can put like a Surf or like an HM here, and then also have a Breloom. So have a Breloom, have a damp Parasect, and then also have a Smeargle that does unique things. Yeah, Soak is awesome. Soak is sick. Soak is a really cool move. Absolutely, Mew. No, that's a fantastic question, Trevor. I'm sure a lot of people are asking the same thing. That is it, yeah. Oh, mystery box. Dude, I keep forgetting. At some point, I'm gonna be honest. Now, thankfully, I have a lot of videos stocked up, so I should be fine. But I'm gonna be honest, guys, I am not gonna be like recording many videos this week. This is not gonna matter or impact you guys at all, because I'm still gonna be uploading tons of videos. You know, I have tons of stuff stocked up. This week will basically be streams, stream recaps, packing, and then playing Magic the Gathering. That's it. I can't, I don't really have time to be doing. I might need to do some retro pat videos because I'm running a little low on retro pat videos. That's a side channel where I upload every other day on that, and I'm running a little low. A little words for your French fans, a little sentence in French. I always say, French was my favorite language I ever learned. I only learned, so I took a class in 6th grade called Flex, where you learned 1/4 of Latin, 1/4 of French, 1/4 of Spanish, and then 1/4 of German. And it was really just to introduce you to the languages to see which one you liked, so you could take one in like high school or whatever. The only French sentence I know, this might be wrong, and I'm gonna butcher it, so apologies. But je m'appelle Patrick. Comment t'appelles-tu? That's like that might be gibberish, okay? But that's all I know. I remember comment t'appelles-tu, like I don't know if that's I think it's like how are you or how old are you? It's what's your name? It's one of those three. How's your day? I'm good, dude. I'm feeling good. I woke up. I packed. I'm just packing right now, dude. I'm just packing. That's what's your name? Got you. So it's like my name is Patrick. What's your name? Je m'appelle Patrick. Comment t'appelles-tu? I think that's yeah. Okay. So it's a little bit of an introduction. It was literally pure gibberish. Hey, come on, man. Come on, man. French is my favorite. It was a beautiful language. It was cool because fuck, I love telling this story because the teacher who taught us Flex in middle school was an ex-nude French model, and everybody, like everybody knew it, but not everybody knew it. but it got really fucking outed one day. This one, I fucking, dude, school is so crazy. There's some insane teacher drama. If you like have an ear to the ground as like a middle school or high schooler, you hear some funny fucking dramas. At one point, there was 2 teachers. What hot teacher? She was like, I mean, she was like 65 or something at that point, so she was much older, but you know, but dude, fuck. So it was her, and then it was some other teacher. So she was beefing with this other teacher, and they were like sending kids. At first, they were like sending kids back and forth to like deliver papers or some shit. Like teachers do that, right? Yeah, I look at DMs. I look at it. I read every comment, every DM, dude. I see you, Snipe. I got you. I'll read it off stream, dude, at some point. But there was the French teacher, right? And the English teacher. They were beefing, and I remember because the English teacher was like, "Yeah, well, how would you should tell her students that fucking she was like a nude model and see what she says or some shit." And that fucking French teacher got pissed, and she was like, "Okay, like why is she fucking attacking me for that? That's weird. You should tell her students that she's an ex-trucker." And then it was like this beef between like this little 5-foot fucking English teacher who was, and I didn't like her. She was a meanie head is the nice way to say it. And then the fucking dude, I don't know. It was funny, man. There's some weird teachers got some beef. Teachers got some beef is what I'll say. This is how you and Aboja met? Yeah, she's the ex-model. True and real. Actually real. Your friendship is good? You're too nice to me. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, dude. Right, out of those 4 languages that I like sampled, I liked French the most. I just don't. It was in 6th grade. I really don't remember any of it. I ended up taking German in high school. Like I did a full year of German, but I'm gonna be honest, I probably showed up. The issue was, it was my first, what's it called? Block? What's that called? It was like the first class of the day, and I missed so much school. No, I don't know any Vovo. Dude, I took a full year of German, and I don't think I know I know Guten Tag. I don't think I know a single German word, because I probably showed up to less than 10 classes. I remember because like I think that's like the second half of the year, she starts trying to get you to like, it's not like a college thing where they only talk in their language or whatever, but she starts trying to get you to talk in class in the language. And dude, I missed like the whole fucking year. So she would ask me a question in German, and I would just sit there and like I don't know what the fuck to say. Like we would just like watch Muzzy and shit in class. I totally missed all of German. I just was not interested. I'm respect to the Germans fan. I'm sure it's a very cool language. I can see that objectively. I had no interest in it personally. I definitely wanted to take French or something. French would have been way better. They didn't offer at my school, which is weird. They offered German, but not French. What's up, Philo J? You're not missing out, buddy. German's probably one of the coolest sounding languages. I wasn't into it. Oh no. Incroyable ton Frances. I don't know how you say French. I don't know how you say that. Continue como cabro. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it's not horrible. Hopefully it's not terrible. You missed out on pain. Dude, I appreciate the 2 euros. The 2 euros, Neurotox. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if that was butchered. I'm so sorry. Hope I didn't say anything too horrible as well. This Larvitar? Dude, I would be so happy. Did he actually? Okay, that's not cool then. If you actually maybe say something really bad, I don't know why I said it. Why did I trust you? That's the real. Why did I trust you? What the hell was I thinking? What was this is my first day streaming? That's like something I would never do. Amazing French Toad. I'm gonna chill there. He said keep it up. I'm gonna, just in case. I love spreading misinformation. Wait, Brame, didn't I see I think I saw your video today. Thanks again for the 2 euros, Neotrox. I really appreciate it, man. I think I saw your You had a fuck. What was it? Were you the Shalfa Sableye framed? Were you the Shalfa Sableye? I watched like a couple different shiny reactions today. I try to keep up to date. Yeah, dude. So Big Boy framed. I think you were the. I think I just watched your Shalfa Sableye reaction on YouTube today. It's cool to see you. Dude, I love this era. I've been encouraging and pushing people, even if you like don't have a YouTube channel or like, I don't know, you have like 0 subscribers, 5 subscribers, whatever. Dude, I am encouraging everybody to record when you shiny hunt in PokeMMO and upload like all shiny reactions to YouTube, or at least keep keep them somehow, log them, excuse me, because it's, man, it is so, like, shinies are so rare in PokeMMO. Number one, it's so cool to have that stuff for your own to look back at, you know, 10 years from now, right? Number two, it's cool for the community. Like, for the first time ever, like, that Shalfa Sableye is one of the first Shalfas to ever be recorded. Like, we don't realize how few recordings we have of like shiny reactions. Like, I was the first person to, like, my shiny Shuckle was the first ever shiny Shuckle to be recorded reaction wise on PokeMMO. Might have been the, yeah, like that was a big deal. And it's really cool that other people can do that for other shinies. Like, that was the first Shalfa, or one of the first Shalfas. I don't know if it was one of the first Shalfas reacted to. I don't know if we have, like, I don't know, for example, I don't know if there exists someone getting a wild Shalfa, like, live reaction. I don't know if that exists. I don't think it does. So for the first time ever, we're getting a bunch of players recording their shinies. So if you're going for a big shiny, if you're shiny anything at all, I really can't recommend you enough to record it. I think it's super, super cool. Oh, easily the first Sableye. Easily the first, for sure. Which is cool. Super cool. Absolutely, dude. Good luck to you at this spot, Michael. Good luck to you hunting, dude. No holiday break? Oh, yeah, today is Memorial Day. I mean, I'm okay. I don't really have, like, yeah, I'm fine. I don't know of any people. I'm not personally affected by it to that extent. So if you are, much love to you. Fucking, you know, thank you. Much respect to you. I'm not going to stolen valor and say, oh, yeah, I need to just take off for Memorial Day. Like, I'm doing okay. Do you think raids will be shiny locked? Raid Shalfa. Do you think raids will be shiny locked? Raid Shalfa hunt would go hard. I don't think so. They weren't shiny locked last time, right? The only thing was there was so one of the funniest glitches, I mean, we say funny, but it was heartbreaking. One of the toughest glitches we've ever seen in PokeMMO was someone encountered, I think it was a Lopunny, a shiny Lopunny in the raid, but the raid Pokemon wasn't the one you got for your reward, if that makes sense. It was a different role. So they saw the shiny Lopunny, the boss was a shiny, right? And then they got their Lopunny and none of theirs was shiny. And that was a crazy glitch. And obviously, like, that's how it should have been, like, because it wasn't supposed to, like, roll like that. Later on, someone did actually end up rolling a shiny. Like, they ended up fixing that, thankfully, because it's just like a mental thing, like a heartbreaking thing to see that roll happen like that. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a big glitch. That was a heartbreaking glitch. But so yeah, someone ended up rolling. So what happens is you fight the raid, and then the reward you get from the raid, the alpha one, has a chance to be shiny. 1 out of 30,000, the same as any other. Yeah, that'll be super cool to it'll be super cool to see who gets raid Shalfas. I don't think it'll be shiny locked at all, which is really exciting in my opinion. Maybe it's possible they even do a lower shiny rate than 1 out of 30k for raids. Like, it wouldn't be that crazy. It wouldn't be that. I think it's possible. Was Shalfa Pro ugly? That, I think you might be right. Yes, someone actually did end up getting a Shalfa Lopunny, but the raid that they thought. Yes, I think you're right. Good call. When is the raiding shiny stream? Probably not for a while during my, like, I have a lot of big life stuff going on, Camo, with a move, and I'm getting married, my wedding very soon. So until all those big things are cleared, it's just like, those things are just like passive stressors. Like, it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, obviously when they happen, it's a big deal. Like, I'm packing right now, as you could probably tell. I literally, like, these are 3 boxes, like, stacked up next to each other. Just like 6 boxes in total there, and I still have so much stuff to pack. Like, I'm really not even close. Yo, Queen Maisie. Okay, I'm excited today. Okay, Queen Maisie just jumped into the chat, and that person, we have something exciting to do today. So thank you for the 100 bits, Queen Maisie. Queen Maisie, I think yesterday or the other day, they happened to breed a 5x31 Shalfa Dratini. Insane, ridiculous, beautiful shiny. And because I think they said they found the game through me, or they like my content, or whatever reason, right? They want me to be the person to evolve it from a Dratini into a Dragonair, which is a really cool responsibility, and I'm really excited to do that. So we're gonna be able to actually like physically hold and evolve their Dragonair today, which is super exciting. So once again, congrats to Maisie on that. I'm sure we'll see that Dratini very soon. It'll be cool to like physically be able to hold that and like show chat. It's very, very cool. It doesn't really work. I mean, you could kind of. I don't think real like RNG really works like that framed, but I get what you mean. There might be a technical argument there. I don't know. You know, I was a person who was in favor. I think a couple of us said that. I was in favor of the devs compensating the players, because I think that is like it's a mess up on their end, right? I'm okay with like. I would have been okay personally if all 4 of those players got a Shalfa Perugly. I know it's kind of funny, but like I'm okay with hurting the Shalfa Perugly market because of a bug, a mistake that the devs made. I think it's fair to compensate the players in that. I thought that was totally fine. I was super in favor of that, but the devs were not, unfortunately. I would have been very okay with that. Also, it would have been cool because those 4 Peruglies would have those would have been a historical piece in PokeMMO history. They would have been like the glitch Shalfa Peruglies. Like that would have been fucking cool. So it's cool from a player's perspective. It's cool. I think like it's cool from those players' perspectives. I think it's super cool. Dev pass after we all need it on purpose. You cool maniac. True and real. Yeah, I mean that's the real meme of like how you know I'm not a dev, because there's definitely a lot of decisions the devs make that I wouldn't make personally. Not that I know what's better. Like they obviously are very fucking smart, and like there's a lot of decisions that they make that I'm like, oh, I wouldn't have done that. And then years later, I'm like, oh, that was a fucking good decision, honestly. I mean, hopefully I'm older now and I'm more mature now that hopefully I can better predict things in the moment. Lures were one that took me like 2 days where I was like, when lures dropped, I was like, oh, what's the point of this? These seem whatever. I think lures are one of the best updates ever, man. Lures are incredible. Pokeyen sync, slightly buff single encounters, which is super nice in my opinion. Creates new shiny hunting spots, creates new Pokeyen making methods. Man, lures were so good. Gamma today, yes. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. 30 minutes. Will I see a shiny / legendary today? %, Menace. 100%. Absolutely. I don't envy the dev's position. I would not want to be a dev. Like, it's fucking hard, man. I feel like they also often see the worst. I've said this before. I feel like sometimes the devs end up seeing like the worst of the community. Like when psychos on the forums like at them and like fucking harass them and attack them. It's really easy to see all of that. And like the people who are just, there's a quiet majority. This is the case with like any sort of social media, right? The quiet majority of people are just like enjoying something, and they're not leaving comments. They're not like going crazy about it. They're just enjoying something. They're playing PokeMMO every day. Like I'm a good example. I don't really make forum posts. I don't really like message or reach out to the devs and say, hey, you're doing such a great job. No, I make videos talking about it, but they don't watch most of those. I think it's, I don't know. I think it's really easy to feel like you're only getting negative feedback, even if there is a lot of positive feedback. The positive feedback is just quiet or untold, you know. A dev appreciation day, I think so. 100%. 100%. I think that the devs get critiqued for anyone who's gonna say like, oh, if we have that, we need a dev fucking critique day. Dude, I think that they get critiqued 365 days a year. I think one day where we can just appreciate them would be nice. Yeah. It's easier to see hate than love for anything. Yeah, 100%. Negativity just shines brighter than positivity. Unfortunately, that's why we got to focus on the, positivity. Not to say I'm not a positives only vibes kind of guy. I don't like that. I feel like, oh, positive vibes only comes off really fake, and also comes off like dodge it. You're kind of just avoiding problems and avoiding issues. I think it's good to see the positive, acknowledge the negatives, acknowledge critiques, acknowledge problems, but focus and like address them and solve them, but then focus and talk more about positives. And positive. There you go. Yes. Yeah. 100%. You just can't believe. I can't believe like how many people they must interact with on the daily. Dude, look at the sprite. Look at the sprite. It must be unfathomable how many people they have to like deal with that say, oh, I didn't do it. Excuse me. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Hopefully the mic didn't pick that up, but it probably did. I'm so sorry. Dude, it's probably unbelievable how many like annoying people they have to deal with every day who are like, oh my God, no, of course I didn't bot, blah, blah, blah. And they like 99.9% of them all did it, you know? Why are we all calling everybody daddy? What's the chat? Are we good? How many shinies? I'm at 39 OTs now. I'm so sorry. What a burp. I burp a lot on stream, but I usually do a pretty good job at hiding it. I hope so, at least. What'd you name the blue slime? Someone named it, I believe. Let's see. Yep, catfish is so cool. Shiny burp. God damn it. Queen Maisie, thank you again for the 100 bits. You can see the beautiful Shalfa Dratini sprite in game. Look how big it is, dude. It's so big. Like it's like 3 times bigger than my Ditto. That's crazy. All right. Let's do it, fellas. This person is trust trading me their Shalfa Dratini. That is crazy. I appreciate you having such respect for that. They even gave me the XP candy. I have my own XP candy. I'm happy to use my own and just give it back to you. I don't want to put too much XP on it. Is it just a small? I have that. I can use my own. Here it is, guys. A 5 times 31 Shalfa Dratini being evolved. Dude, it's so beautiful. It's so cool. What a... And it's jolly. I didn't even know it was jolly. That's amazing. That's amazing. Congratulations, Queen. That's so nuts. That is one of the coolest, maybe the coolest Shalf I've ever seen. That might be the coolest Shalf I've ever seen, and I was able to hold it for a second. So thank you very much. Dude, what a sick... Congratulations. It is so cool. It's so pretty. Dude, there are certain colors that look so good with that yellow glow. It's so sick. A PvP menace. Dude, thank you. You did not have to donate bits. Like, I was very happy to just do that for free. Like, the story, everything behind it, the stream recap clip. Like, it's just a cool thing to share with the community. Congrats again. So I assume, you could correct me, were you just breeding like an alpha dragonite for PvP and it just happened to roll shiny? Or were you specifically trying to breed for a Shalfa? Or was it like a half and half? Maybe you were doing like a little bit of a breeding extravaganza where you're breeding like a bunch of alphas and doing a bunch of breeds and hoping to see one roll shiny. That's awesome, Menace. That's cool. Hey, everybody gets shiny luck at different times. Everybody gets shiny luck at different times, you know? Yo, what's up, Sean? Hopefully you enjoy some PokeMMO. What's up, dude? If not, maybe you just enjoy... Hopefully you enjoy either PokeMMO, shiny hunting, maybe just MMOs in general. Maybe just Pokemon in general, but... Hopefully you have a good time here. Hopefully it's not wasted time. That's all I ask. That's all I hope for. Oso. I pray to run the Shalfa in PvP. Dude, that would be... Imagine getting dicked on by a fucking Shalfa Dragonite. Oh my goodness. I was breeding... I got the Shalfa Dratini while breeding the top 3 Dragonites from PvP statistics for fun. Do you want to see the other 2? Sure, that is crazy. Price check that, please? Dude, I don't know how do you begin. Like, I would check... Is there any other Shalfa... Dratini / Dragonair on the GTL? Probably not. Yeah, there's just not. This would be hundreds of million. I don't know what this would be ridiculous. Hundreds of millions of Pokeyen. Something ridiculous. Mute? I shouldn't be muted. I should be fine. Do you see yourself playing MMO in 10 years? It's an honestly good question. I'm a huge advocate of life changes so quickly. I never plan out more than 2 years in my life, which may sound ridiculous to some, but I understand, especially from the person I am, how quickly my life can change, and how quickly things can change, and how certain things can pop off really fast, certain things can crash really fast. Life just changes way too much, in my opinion. I'm a huge advocate of, I plan out around 2 years, and then I don't go past that. Anything past that, I feel like is wasted time for me personally and wasted energy. I'd rather focus on living in the moment day by day. Not that I always do a great job at that, but I try, right? Versus planning out like 10 years ahead. Now, I hope that I'm sure, will I be playing PokeMMO in 10 years? I hope so. Probably in some capacity, whether I'm doing it full time still, or whether I'm, thank you for the gifted subs, Maisie. Whether I'm, just playing it casually on my own time for fun. I'm sure I'll log on every now and again. Because I've spent so much time on it. I love checking out my shinies, seeing what I have, just going over my account and appreciating, kind of smelling the roses, you know, a little bit. So will I play in 10 years? To some capacity, 100%, I think. I'll at least be logging on every now and again. Will I be doing this full time in 10 years? I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see if something comes out better. We'll see how Pokeforce is. We'll see how PokeMMO's updates go over the past few years. Will I be doing this full time in 2 years? I would say 100%. I could be wrong, but I would say probably extremely likely. Hopefully, at least, unless my channel dies and everybody decides, you know what, I'm sick of watching Patrouski. Which, if that happens, I mean, I've earned it at that point. That's fair enough. They'll go pick up a Taco Bell shift ASAP. Understandable, you know. Pokeforce mentioned, dude. Maisie, thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much for the 5 subs. Congrats on the shiny again. You really didn't have to go and beyond, above and beyond, like bits, subs. You didn't have to do it. It's fucking appreciated. It allows me to be here to do this. But you didn't have to, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Congrats on your shiny. Hopefully you can celebrate. What's the most OT shinies you've seen on one account? I think around 100. I don't want to say I think I remember the username, but I don't want to say the username. I know if someone in Team Mister at one point, I think they're no longer in the team, they had like 120 OT shinies. I love the idea. I want to push. I don't want to say this and never do it, because I like going for rare shinies as well, and it just slows you down. I love the idea of going for like 100 OT shinies. I love the idea. I'm so excited to stick to ×5 hordes for a while. I've been doing rare hunts for so long, and they are just so much slower than ×5 hordes. It is ridiculous. I'm excited to sit here at ×5 hordes and maybe crank up the quantity. I'm at 39 OTs at the moment. We'll see if I can get to, if I were to set an end of the year goal, what would it be? Becomes a really interesting question. I like to shoot for like bare minimum first. So let's play it really safe, right? Let's say that I do 4 times, let's do 3 times 4. That's the 4 days a week, 3 hours a day shunting. So that's like 3,000 encounters a day. Nothing, like very little, right? 3,000 encounters a day, 4 days a week. Was that 12,000 encounters a week? 12,000 encounters a week. How many weeks are left in the year? God, that becomes too complicated. Let's say, how many weeks are in a year? 52. There's half left. Let's do 52 divided by 2. Let's do this times 12K. So on average, 312,000 encounters I can do in the rest of the year. Let's do that divided by 30. So on average, I'll be getting like, or the math would be, on average, I'll be getting like what, 10 shinies or so? 10 shinies or so on average for the rest of the year. If I do ×5 hordes starting from now until the end of the year, I'm gonna do some safari hunting and stuff for Safari Week, so that'll obviously affect things. I would love to, I'm at 39 now, I would love to go for 50 OT shinies by the end of the year. That would be sick. I don't know if that'll happen. That would be a really cool goal. Would love to go for 50. It's kind of a soft goal at the moment. We'll see if we harden it up as time comes. Pokemon players are such casuals. Only 20,000 hours in a 12-year game. Pathetic. That's kind of true. That's only like 4 hours a day for 12 years straight. Unironically, I kind of agree. I feel like, but the issue is, I feel like there wasn't enough content from day one for people to be playing. Like, people did, like, the issue was, there were people that played 10 to 16 hours a day. Me and Joshua were those people. Me and Joshua were obsessed with this game back in 2013 to 2015. Both of us easily played 12 hours a day. We were fucking obsessed. We ran a team. It was fun. It was great stuff, right? But we did run out of content. And I feel like nowadays we have so much content, which is awesome. Like nowadays, if you started, you actually could play, I feel like, for a very, very long, you probably could play 10 hours a day for like a few years or whatever, right? Or I feel like that wasn't as nearly as possible back then. Would you rate the Shalfa Dragonair? Probably not a 10, because not as... Ooh. If they got the reaction on a recording live, maybe that would have been a 10. Without the live recording, it'd be like a 9 something, 9 point something. It's something like a 9 something. If they bring it to the shiny rating, I'll give it a proper rating, but it's a 9 something. What's a 10 then? A 10 would be like a well, nowadays a secret shiny Shedinja used to be an 11, but I think nowadays with XP candies, a secret shiny Shedinja is now a 10. So a secret shiny Shedinja is probably a 10. I gave a 10 to the first shiny Melodic to ever exist. That was caught back in like late 2012 or 2013, I believe. And it was back before, like that was when, so you could only catch Phoebus during specific events, and you also couldn't evolve it into a Melodic. I have a buddy who owns the first like shiny Phoebus for sure ever caught in the game. That was a pretty big deal. And now it's evolved into a Melodic or whatever. Is this game pay to win? I have a video on that. I don't think this game is pay to win. I think it's pay for advantage. A lot of people, like, I actually got a comment on my video explaining why I don't think it's pay to win today. And it's like people respond like they didn't even watch the video. Like they just say things that I've already counter argued in the video. Really frustrating. So what you can do in PokeMMO, right? You can credit card swipe for infinite Pokeyen, right? Now, this is the case in most MMOs. This is the case in old school RuneScape. You can buy bonds. This is the case in World of Warcraft and WoW Classic. You can buy bonds or WoW tokens, right? Same thing. You can technically credit card swipe for currency in most of them. Do you consider World of Warcraft pay to WoW Classic at least, or old school RuneScape pay to win? No, right? Because no matter how much gold you have, it doesn't give you the skill to I'm not gonna do shiny ratings right now, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna wait for an actual shiny rating, thing. It doesn't give you the skill to all of a sudden do Chambers of Xerath, or all of a sudden the mechanical skill to do Tears of Blood. To do TOB, right? Even if you credit card swipe in PokeMMO, it doesn't skip the time it takes to go shiny hunt for a Charizard, unless you do Mysterious Balls. Mysterious Balls are probably pay to win, and I've critiqued that forever. Whatever, right? It doesn't instantly give you PvP skill. Like no matter how much Pokeyen you have, you're not paying to win. You're paying to, because all of the in-game goals are like skill-based things, right? And time-based things, effort-based. You can't pay to win in PokeMMO. You can pay for advantage. The amount of people that leave comments like, well, actually, technically it's pay to win because you can get Pokeyen. And it's like, dude, you literally didn't watch, like, you unironically probably didn't watch a single second of the video. Oh my God, that is like so frustrating. It is so frustrating. At least if you're going to counter argue my video, respond to the video. It feels like I'm talking to a brick wall when people just like literally type level 0 arguments that I've already answered 50 times in the video, Pay for convenience. I think PokeMMO is pay for convenience. I think it's pay for advantage. It is pay for time skip, and that's fair, and you can critique that. But pay to win means that you are able to pay for the final product. You're able to pay to win, right? Yeah, no, it's a great question. I have a video on it. If you're looking for more details, like I have a video on it, Pocho. Pay to win is like in a mobile game, right? Where you can literally just pay to upgrade your gear. Think like Diablo Immortal. Didn't Diablo Immortal have this problem? When you're literally just paying to upgrade, like Black Desert Online, I think also has that problem. When you're paying to just get upgrades on your gear, that's pay to win, right? Well, I guess I don't know. I'd have to think about it a little more. Pay to flex. I think it's pay for advantage. But also like this, if PokeMMO, like if you believe PokeMMO is pay to win, then so is literally every other MMO that exists, right? Every other, like, RuneScape has the same thing. WoW Classic has the same. At that point, maybe every single game is going to be pay to win you at that point. So I feel like that becomes ridiculous. Hey guys, should I invest in RP vouchers before an IRL recession so less people will buy vouchers and drive up the price? I love you trying to correlating IRL economy to, like, you're not like, oh, I should sell out all of my stocks on Robinhood and then buy up during the recession or some shit, like buy the dip, right? You're like, no, fuck all that. I want to make Pokeyen. I want to use the recession not to make IRL US dollars. I want to use it to make Pokeyen. That's what really matters. That's incredible. That's so sick. I love the priorities. HelloFresh is pay for advantage. Actually real. HelloFresh might be pay to win. HelloFresh. Ooh, is HelloFresh pay to win? Becomes a really interesting discussion. Wow. So with HelloFresh, you can pay to have the ingredients delivered to your house, right? So that skips the time at the grocery store. But then it gives you the instruction sheet and tells you how to, like, make the meals. I think that is kind of pay to win. I'm gonna be honest. I think HelloFresh might be pay to win. Glazing, I glaze the sponsors a little bit. HelloFresh might be pay to win. I'm gonna be honest, which is fantastic. You know, that's if in life there's a way to pay to win and you're not pay to winning, what are you doing? You're just behind. So you better take advantage, man. You better take advantage. You still have to cook, yeah, but you still have to have the skill to cook. That's fair. Pay for advantage. But I feel like the instructions they give you are so crystal clear, glazing, so good that a monkey like myself can follow it, right? And I think that makes it a lot more. That makes it pay to win, in my opinion. How do mysterious balls work as pay to win? I've done a bunch of videos talking about this, so I'm not going to include this in the stream recap because I've talked to it to oblivion, right? But essentially, before mysterious balls, you could swipe your credit card and it would cost like hundreds of dollars and you would save 6 hours, right? So before mysterious balls, you would buy donor status and shiny charm, and you would take your shiny rate from 1 out of 30,000 to 1 out of 24,000, and that would save you 6 hours on average on a ×5 Horde shiny hunt, right? And you're paying like hundreds of dollars to do so. It's like super, which is like, that's fine. That's a fine, like, you're paying for advantage, you're paying for a little bit of time skip. Also, you can buy those things with in-game Pokeyen, which is what I always do, right? Now, mysterious balls took that credit card swipe from a 6-hour time save to a 28-hour time save. And now it's not only a 28-hour time save for ×5 Horde shinies, but you can actually get shiny Eevee, shiny Chansey, shiny fucking Charizard. You can get rare shinies, you can get Shalfas, you can get rare shinies from these mysterious balls. Now, it's going to cost you a lot of money. I think it's cost like 1,000 to 2,000 USD to get a Shalfa from Premier Balls. But if you credit card swipe from a Premier Balls, you are saving 2,000 hours of your IRL time. $2,000 to save 2,000 hours is ridiculously worth it if you have that money to throw around, right? But like $1 per hour in life, that's a lot of time saved. Time is really valuable, you know? The fact that you can skip a 2,000-hour hunt and turn it into a 2-hour hunt with the power of your credit card, in my opinion, is disgusting. I think that, like, I think mysterious balls are genuinely the worst thing to be added to the game, maybe ever. Because I think it totally destroys, shatters shiny hunting integrity. I think it's really, really bad. I think mysterious balls might be the worst update to ever happen. I know that sounds over dramatic to some, and I think that's fair. What do mysterious balls actually do? They just drastically decrease. So you open them, they're kind of like loot boxes. You open the mysterious balls and they have ridiculously low shiny rates. So, for example, Mysterious Ultra Balls have a 1 out of 2,500 shiny rate, and you can pop like 1,200 an hour. Also, they're affected by Shiny Charm and Dunder status. So if you pop Shiny Charm and Dunder status and then pop these for 2 hours, it lowers the rate to like 1 out of 1800 or so. I don't know the math off the top of my head, but it's something like that. 1 out of 1900, something like that. So you're literally getting a shiny from this that you can just go buy RP vouchers, go buy these on the GTL, and you're getting a shiny within like 2 hours. Which in my opinion is really, really, it's really disgusting. I really don't like that. Yeah, thank you so much. I guess that's not with, yeah, it's a different thing. Yeah, exactly, Lubba. Exactly. Opens the balls for everybody in chat. I'm not a fan. I want to really stop. I opened some recently for Stream Recap 100 for fun, but I don't know. So I own a Mysterious Ball Shiny, and it is one of like my least favorite ones probably. It's not my least favorite, hilarious, but it's like it's less valuable to me because I know that I could. It's credit card swipeable, and that devalues it to me. Do you know of the name of the walking stick? Do you know the name of the walking stick? What? Thank you for the, I don't know how much that is in US dollars. About $1.20 or so. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I don't know the meme. It's by month, Brett. So it's like should be like at midnight or whatever, UTC on like the 30th or whatever, last day of the month. Walking stick. I don't know of a walking stick cosmetic. The Master Roshi. I don't even know what vanity that you mean. Yeah, Sudowoodo? I don't know what vanity you're talking about, honestly. Yeah, I agree. Proper Pikachu. Yeah, Mysterious Balls just really... They allowed for the first time... Mysterious Balls are probably the most pay-to-win element, you know, in PokeMMO. No, you're fine for retyping that, Pikachu. You're totally fine. No, dude, don't... It's very rare. You, like... Unintentional. I'm never gonna call someone for unintentional. I wouldn't call that spam. You're totally fine, dude. You're just trying to. You're totally good. You're talking about a very interesting subject. You're perfect, dude. Come back to Pokemon after 17 years, dude. Welcome back. Anything past Gen 1? It is shocking how many people I hear who are like Gen 1ers who come to PokeMMO. Dude, it actually makes a lot of sense. All right, so Raphael in chat says, coming back to the Pokemon franchise after 17 years, used to play Pokemon Yellow on Game Boy, but I've never played any generation before PokeMMO, anything past Gen 1. Dude, it is shocking the amount of people who older people who played Pokemon Gen 1 like on their original Game Boys, right? Not even Game Boy Color, but original Game Boy, and like Pocket, right? And they come to PokeMMO to re-experience and to learn the new generations, and it makes a lot of sense, right? Because you don't have to like learn everything all at once. If you like just jump into Gen 9, you have to like learn everything all at once. The 3D graphics, it's gonna like explode your brain. But if you come back and you play Fire Red, the Gen 1 remake with like the 3rd gen mechanics, or I guess 5th gen mechanics, like you basically have a bite-sized piece of PokeMMO history, right? From generation 1 to 5 in PokeMMO that you can take at your own pace, carry over progress. I think it's so interesting how many Gen 1ers come to PokeMMO to learn new Pokemon. They don't go to Gen 9. They don't go to even Gen 5 or buy like whatever. They come to PokeMMO to learn the quote unquote newer gens, right, of Pokemon. That I think it's super interesting and tells a lot in my opinion. Yo, Rainer, how you doing today, dude? What's up, man? I love shiny Pupitar. That's the species I will turn my Larvitar into. I prefer Pupitar over T-Tar in terms of visuals. Shiny Pupitar is super sick. Shiny T-Tar overrated? It kind of is. I do love how on Shiny T-Tar, he has the purple stomach, and it's a callback to like Pupitar, kind of like, it's like, that's Pupitar. His stomach is Pupitar. I doubt they're on the GTL, but let's check. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, there's actually a shiny Pupitar on the GTL. So this is, I love shiny Pupitar. If I got a Larvitar, this is what I would keep it as. I would not evolve it into a T-Tar. Pupitar is just so sick looking. I would keep it as a Pupitar because this shiny is so freaking cool to me. And we can see, oh, where is it at? With shiny T-Tar, T-Tar keeps the purple stomach. That's Pupitar. Like T-Tar kind of grows. It's like a, I think like a shell where it like kind of like, or like a butterfly almost, where it like evolves, right? Where like Pupitar sort of spreads out and becomes Tyranitar. It seems like, to me at least. I think that's so interesting. Like this is Pupitar and he sort of grows out and becomes Tyranitar, but he keeps that purple gem. Very, very cool to me. Yeah, I don't know if that's what it like, what it seems like to me. I don't know if that's super true, but it makes sense. His name is Pupitar. He's like a pupus? Is that a word? I don't know. Just covered your videos. Dude, I'm just happy they've been enjoyable, Doc. Thanks for the follow, man. I'm happy they've been hopefully helpful, dude. Thank you so much for the follow. I've kind of fallen off Poke Rogue. I'm not gonna lie. It's a great game. I'm gonna be honest, when I can't, like with Pokemon games that I don't normally play, Pokemon games that I can't make content on. Because if I'm looking for a Pokemon fix, I'd rather just play PokeMMO, you know? If I could make content on Poke Rogue, I honestly probably would still be playing it. That is a big motivator for me. It just feels like a two birds, one stone sort of situation. Yeah, fuck, he's like piloting the mech. That's funny, Treedux. What's more useless, Baltrowsky or Wishing Stone? Probably Baltrowsky, because there is no Baltrowsky. It's not a thing, true and real. At least Wishing Stone has potential. Why Wigglytuff first? Why lead Wigglytuff? It's my cute charm Pokemon here. So I am hoping that, because I don't want to go for, the reason why I don't go for a Synchronize in this shunt is a great question. Certain shiny hunts you want to go for Synchronize, certain shiny hunts you want to go for cute charm. It just depends on the Pokemon that are available, right? The reason I'm not going for Synchronize here, you might say, oh, you know, Onyx or Steelix and like, T-Tar, you could probably go for like Brave or like Adamant or like Relaxed or some sort of like nature like that, right? Those probably work for both. However, a lot of you might know special attacking Steelix is actually meta right now in NU. So I'm specifically not going for Adamant, because if I were to roll a 31 special attack Steelix and then it came out Adamant, well, now that sucks a ton, right? Versus if I randomly roll the nature, yeah, let the cute charm. Females are cheaper to breed, so I'm basically going cute charm to save money on the breed and give me more options. Versus try to go for a nature that may or may not work based on the IVs, right? Since like both these Pokemon can go both ways, like both can be mixed, both can like. Tyranitar could need speed and go Dragon Dance. He could go Curse and be in Trick Room. Like there's just so many. He could slot in Fire Blast and go some mixed special attack. Like they're just such like unique Pokemon. Or Swiss Army Knife Pokemon, honestly, both of them at this point, since special attack and Steelix is a thing. So we just I'd rather just randomly roll the nature and go for a Q-Charm. A good example of a shiny hunt you want to go for like Synchronize on is like I was at Litwick recently and it's 100% chance for Litwick, so you probably want to Synchronize either Timid or Modest depending on which one you use it for, but on 100% spots like that it's probably better to use Synchronize. Shiny hunting Togepi, it's probably an egg hunt. Gonna be honest. Oh, that's huge news, Pikachu. Big. I think the best way to hunt Togepi is an egg hunt, which is going to cost you 150 million Pokeyen. This is a tough one, because I'm pretty sure, don't you have to like go evolve? Do they breed down into Togepi naturally, right? Togepi is probably one of the hardest shunts in the game. So you have to Evo it. Yeah, you have to happiness Evo it. That is literally probably one of the hardest shunts in the game. Do you breed your shinies to max IVs? No. I am like notorious for, I will spend thousands of hours on a shiny hunt and then throw it in my PC and never touch it again. I care more about the journey than the destination. And I think it should, like I'll get a shiny and move on to the next hunt, you know? Yeah, Togepi is going to be up there with Riolu and Tyrogue. I think each Lepushunt costs around 3 million Pokeyen on average. So if you're at 300k, that's what, a tenth of it? 1/10? So what's 1/10 of 30,000 encounters? 3,000 encounters? Yeah, I think that's right. Something like that. Math. I mean, shiny Onyx at 5,000. I'd be really happy with an Onyx. I would, yeah, very happy. I'm always shocked how much I get this question. Pat, do you think going for Mount Silver is worth it? Yes, 1,000 times yes. I asked because my friend wants to know if it's worth it. It took me so long, and I go there like once a month now max. Mount Silver has the best XP training spot in the entire game by far. It's not even close. Has the best shiny hunting spot for a very rare shiny, Larvitar. Has one of the best money making methods in the game in the red refight. So it's got best XP spot, the best shiny hunting spot for a good Pokemon, one of the best money making methods. Like it's ridiculously worth it to unlock Mount Silver. What else? Really good speed EV training spot. Some good money make, like, yeah, with the red, like, there's so many. Yes, Mount Silver is ridiculously worth it. Completing your Pokedex should take you around 30 hours from what I've heard from experts who do it a lot on multiple accounts. That's around the time it would take you to do one shiny hunt on average. It's so ridiculously worth it, in my opinion. Completing the Pokedex now, but waiting for Unova Phenos are sad. You didn't watch my guide. Not to dick on you for that. I hope you get really lucky and get Phenos as soon as possible. First tip in my Pokedex completion guide is do Phenos ASAP. You may not think you need a guide for completing the Pokedex in PokeMMO, which is, dude, if I was with Pokedex, I for sure wouldn't have looked up a guide. I get it. There's no way I would have. Completing Pokedex, who needs a guide for that? You just go catch all the Pokemon. You know, forehead, lol, duh. You've got to go for Phenos. Phenos ASAP. Do not, if you have your Pokedex complete and you didn't do Phenos passively, and now you're sitting there waiting for like an Alola Pheno that may take you weeks to show up, it is the worst feeling. Watch the guide and listen to the tips and go Phenos first things first. Yeah, it is a common mistake. Cool haircut. I didn't get a, I guess I got, my last haircut was like a few weeks ago, but I don't think you guys have seen it, I guess, as the meme. So thank you. I fucking appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's just bedhead. I didn't shower this morning. My current this is a great question. What's your current 2012 to 2013 collection looking like? So I don't have it all in one spot. Hilariously, a lot of my 2013 mons are on alt accounts, and a lot of them are also in my mail. So for example, like this is a 2012 Ditto just sitting in my mail, and I don't want to collect it because I'd rather it be stored in my mail versus having to like manage the PC space, right? So I don't actually know how many 2012s and 2013s I have, hilariously. I would love to compile that collection at some point, but not at the moment. It's very, very scattered. If I had to guess, I'd say somewhere between like 30 to 50 Pokemon. Maybe like if you're including 2012s and 2013s, maybe like 50 to 60. Yo, you're too nice to me, Flappin'. What's up, dude? Look in a mirror, dude. Okay, I'm sure you are too. Hey, Pat, I don't know if you look at the Jimmy Run Strat channel often. I don't, dude. But I got 38 gyms on a run finally. Reality was shattered. Dude, is that world record? It's got to be 38 gyms in 1 hour is insane. Congrats. What was the previous record at 37? Dude, congratulations. That is seriously impressive. What's in the background? Morrowind on Xbox 360. It's just like the original Xbox copy running on 360 because it's backwards compatible. This game looks really good on the TV, on the stream, for whatever reason, due to like the darker coloring, I think. Then we've got I have an Alien vs Predator metal, like similar to like the arcade game, actually. Little metal sign there, but it's not really visible. Dragonite plush, and then a bunch of signs. Crash Bandicoots sign. Dig Dug sign, Atari Jaguar metal sign. I love that one. Sega Saturn over here. Rage 2 collector, random stuff. Pokemon poster is there. I'm packing, and then all these boxes I'm packing for my move. That was probably more detailed of an answer than you actually wanted, but I don't know, man. It's kind of fun to. I have a collection of video game stuff. Why not show it off a little bit here and there? You know. I think it's cool. I think having a background like this on stream is super nice and fun. It shows people other interests that I have, and it lets people join the stream, and they see Morrowind. They're like, oh shit, dude, Morrowind. Oh man, I have so many memories playing that game. Like, it's so cool. Pat also played Morrowind and knows Morrowind. Like, Morrowind was the first Elder Scrolls game I ever played. It was probably one of the first open world games I ever played. It's cool to see people like immediately draw links and connections, hopefully to my stream and to my content, and maybe to me as a person, and we could talk about those similar interests. Just a fun little thing, you know? Oh, 100%. I think 2012s are a lot harder to snipe nowadays. 2012s are a lot harder to snipe. People caught on to 2012s. It is harder to snipe 2012s, but 2013s still snipeable, in my opinion. Still snipeable. No way. I just encountered a shiny Onyx? No way, Maisie. No way. You're fucking crazy. You came here just to, like, trade Evo your dragon. That is so... Dude, congrats. You're on a roll. What? How many encounters is this since your Dratini? Congratulations. Dude, you're gaming. That's actually so sick. Good luck on like catching the IVs. That's... Dude, that you're sopping. That's actually sick. You're actually on the wet streak. That's so crazy. I think it's 100% world record. Why is it whoever is around Pat gets a shiny? Why is it that whoever's around Pat gets a shiny? I don't think that we do enough collective shunting on stream. I love the idea of the community like voting on a shiny hunting spot and then everybody like coming to one location, because the math is if we get 30 people all shiny hunting at 1x5 Horde spot, the odds are we're gonna get one shiny an hour. That's really, really cool. The idea of like stream content of like trying to push for not just as many shinies for me, but viewer shinies as possible and spectating someone every time they get a shiny. I think that's really, really fun. I love, love, love the idea of gathering a minimum of 30 people. It's got to be at least 30 so we can get the 1 per hour rate. So that's super cool. I love the idea of gathering at least 30 people and really trying to all shunt at one spot. That could be so, so fun in my opinion. That'd be a great stream. Should do that one day, yeah. What about any moves for Onyx? We can double check. Wonder if it has double edge. Level 63. Yes, it should have recoil. Do I need to worry about any of the moves for Onyx? Yes, it should have double edge recoil. So don't false swipe it down to 1 HP. That's what I would watch out for that. Other than that, you should be fine, but I wouldn't false swipe. Probably maybe at all. Maybe just like spore it and try to catch it with like dream balls and then like let it, if it wakes up and uses double edge, let it lower its own HP via that. I probably wouldn't false swipe it at all, honestly. Only issue is channel crowding. Yeah, for the collective shunting. I don't know how many people can be at one spot on one channel at one time. I don't know the exact number. It'd be cool to test that as well with the community. Good luck to you, Maisie. Everyone popping like shiny charms and links and stuff would be so fun. Patrouski shiny catch event. Yeah, that would be like one of the only kind of events I would host, you know? Of course. Yes, if your Onyx gets low HP, you can switch in a ghost type. 100%. Exactly. Fuck, it's like a catch event. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yes, I agree, Retso. A group shunt. We should schedule something like that. It's such a fun thing to it's just a fun thing to do, you know. And I would purposefully try to do a spot that's like really good for beginners. If we were to do a group shunt, I'd probably do something like Maril or something like that. Like it's really early game in Hoenn. It's right next to a PC. Like I would do a free shunt so as many people can participate as possible. Like it'd be like close to it'd be a beginner shunt spot to get as many people in as possible. That'd be fun. And then we would try to do it for like it could just be like a normal stream, like 4 to 6 hours, and just see if we can get 4 to 6 shinies. That'd be so sick. And I could give out like shiny charms or something. Like that'd be like everyone who gets a shiny charm. 38 out of 41? Wait. Wait, I just came to realize Rainer did 38 out of 41 gyms in an hour. Is there only 41 gyms total? No way. He did all but 3 of the gyms in PokeMMO in 1 hour? Is it possible? Is it possible to do 41? That would be so... Probably not. It would be so cool. It would be so fucking cool if it was possible to do all gym leaders in 1 hour. That would be so insane. That would literally be so fucking cool. That would be so, so crazy. I wonder if it's at all possible to squeeze, but that's like an extra... It's probably on speedrun pace. Is it like 2 minutes per gym leader? Or I guess it has to be faster than that, actually. What the fuck? You're doing more... That's crazy. That is so ridiculous. I think it's world record, Danny. Yeah, I feel like at current... I would guess that at current strategies, with current mechanics, with current custom strains, you probably can't make a... 3 gyms is just a lot. It's just a lot of extra to squeeze out when they're already so fucking efficient. That's crazy. What's up, Squash? Just got a check in the Safari Zone. Oh, did you lost it? Ugh. I'm sorry, Fat Cat. Yo, salutes. Yeah, I got you. This, yeah, salutes to Fat Cat. I'm sorry, man. You never ever want to see someone lose a shiny in the Safari Zone. Like, even during Shiny Wars, I feel like every single person in Team Mister, if the opposing team gets a Safari Shiny, literally everybody is like, I hope he catches it. Like, it's like, it's just, you don't want to, even during like competition, like, it's like, dude, I'd rather him just fucking catch it. I feel like during, like, there was a time where someone catching a Safarimon would like put the enemy team in the lead on like the last day of the event, and even then everybody was like, dude, like, you know, even if we lose, I hope he catches it, because it's just like, it's too fucking, yeah. Safari loss is too brutal. It's too brutal. Are you officially over odds? Ugh, good luck to you, Joke Man. That's tough. I streamed out loud at a gas station when the other team lost a Safarimon. And Rumel has personal experience with that as well. Like, I haven't lost a Safarimon, thankfully. If it's happened to you, if you have that personal experience, it probably hurts way more just watching it happen. You never want to see someone else go through that pain. That, dude, yeah, that's brutal. Does stats matter with 21-23? It's a little bit. It depends. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's that many collectors right now that care about the stats that much, but to some, a little bit. Mostly species. Mostly species. I think 1x31s are kind of whatever. I think once you reach those like 2x31s, honestly, I think those are like pretty rare. Anything above 2x31, 2013s is pretty interesting in my opinion. But species matters a lot more than stats for sure. Have a great day, Squash. Much love to you, dude. It really comes down to like how rare the species was, how collected it was, and how people like care about it. Like Dratinis are really like Dratinis were decently caught back in 2012 and 2013, so it's not like they're like super rare because everybody ran to go to the Safari Zone to catch Dratinis, but they were still hard to catch, and they're just so fucking cool. And Dragonite was like it's such a, you know, it's the same way like with like starters. Like a lot of people have starters. Like starters were everybody got one starter, you know, per account, right? But for a starter to be unevolved, a 2012 like 2013 starter, like I predict that the price difference, dude, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna predict that for 2012 Pokemon, I don't think that the price gap between like a Bulbasaur and a Venusaur is high enough at the moment. Let's check, like, is there Squirtles? Let's see if we can find any of them. Squirtle, Charmander. No, it's only, oh, there's one. Okay, Charmander. Actually, to be fair, this one was for 35 mil. Oh my god. Holy shit. The only 20 Charmander is 35 mil. That's pretty insane, to be fair. That's pretty wild. Holy. But like, you have to realize that actually makes sense. But dude, 2012 unevolved starters are going to be some of the rarest things possible. It's really, really, really insane. Because someone had to, not only did you only get one starter per account, and there was no other way to get more because breeding wasn't in the game yet, so you couldn't even recreate them, I'm pretty sure in 2012. You only got one starter per account, and then even then, there's an Ivysaur. You had to not use it in your storyline run. And how many people do that? Not many people don't use their starter in their storyline run. It's genuinely, like, that's very, very, very rare. That is very weird, right? It had to not be bred. It had to not be on a dead account. It had to not be using the storyline. There's a million reasons why unevolved 2012 starters are hyper rare. What's the point of buying one of those? It's the same. What's the point of buying a base set Charizard, right? Are you going to play with it? Are you going to do anything with it? No, it's a collection piece. Humans love collecting, right? What's the point of owning a diamond, right? Does a diamond have any utility? Does a woman use the diamond on her ring to cut things in her day-to-day life? It's like a pocket knife? No. It's a collection piece, and it's a flex, right? Starters could not be caught in the wild in 2012. I'm pretty sure. It was only the one you got. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Humans love collecting. Collecting will always be, you know, even caveman collected rocks. Like, it's all in sticks. Like, it's ingrained in us. If you're a person who's not a collector and you don't get it, that's fine, but it's really important to have the empathy or understanding that other people are, like, I'm a collector. Other people, look at my fucking caveman brow, you know, obviously I collect stones and rocks. Sticks and rusted stones and rocks. It is so frustrating to me when people are like, oh, 2012s are useless. Why would anybody buy them? Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, dude, you clearly, like, you don't understand any collectible, like trading cards, video games. Like, people collect all sorts of things: diamonds, jewelry, gems, rocks, sticks, fucking sports cards. Like, there are careers on top of careers on top of careers on top of careers of people. Museums literally only exist as collections, I guess, and to teach some history, right? But like, it's like, it's so funny to me. People don't understand. It's okay to not be a collector. If you don't have that urge, you're like, oh, that's not practical. It's not pragmatic. That has no use. I think that's based. I get it. That's a personality thing. Nothing wrong with that. But to not understand or empathize why someone else would want to, I think that's a flaw. That's a flaw. You have to be able to empathize and understand why someone else would want it and want to collect. That's a serious, if you can't empathize with that, it's probably a serious personality flaw. Yeah. People, after they have no idea, like, things are really odd to me, like, yeah, I don't, yeah, it is the most, like, you're so like, blinders on, 100%, Danny. I could understand why people like anything, like any sport, any fucking hobby. I get it, you know? I understand something you used a long time ago or has relevance. I don't know the winning VGC team of 2013. I mean, think about, like, there's a bunch of people who collect Pokemon base set cards that didn't play back in that time period, right? People have nostalgia. To be fair, that's a really interesting conversation, is that it's actually, like, such a inexplainable human emotion. People have nostalgia for things that they didn't even experience. One of the few times that I've felt this was with WoW Classic. I never played World of Warcraft ever before WoW Classic's release. And then I played WoW Classic and I felt nostalgia for this game that I had never played before. It made no sense, but I can 100% confirm, like, that was the emotion I was feeling. It was so crazy. It felt like I was home, which made no sense on a game that I've never played, right? It made no sense. But it felt like I was back at, like, a nostalgic period for me. It was so crazy. People, like, or fuck, I'm a great example of I love old Magic cards. I play Legacy mostly in Magic the Gathering, right? I started playing Legacy at 16. That's very weird. There's not many young people, but it does happen. There are some, right? Like, There are some young people who are like, damn, I really appreciate these old things. I want to try to like preserve them, come to understand them, understand history. I wish I cared as much about human history as I do about like video game history and Magic history. I probably, I should. Yes, that's a great example, Jay. That's a great example, dude. 100%. Yeah, humans like nostalgia, history. Like, museums literally exist to just teach history and to preserve and collect things, unironically, right? There's a lot of things in life that aren't most of human life isn't pragmatic, right? Isn't practical. But we have fun. Isn't the goal I'd say the life goal for most people is to probably have as most fun as possible while also leaving a positive impact on the world. I think if you boil down everybody's life goal and life purpose, if you reduct it, right? It probably comes down to some level of have a lot of fun, enjoy your time here, and leave a positive impact. That's probably most people's like boiled down goal, Obviously it's very reductive, but I think collecting enables that goal, and being impractical in life and being spontaneous and doing fun things and not making every logical, precise, efficient Sigma grind mode move, in life. Like, it's good to Sigma grind mode for a little bit and fucking build your career in your young 20s and work really hard. Work ethic is awesome, but it's also really good to what's it called? Reap the fruits of take the fruits of your labor. Buy some silly things every now and again you don't really need, but it makes you happy and it may have, you enjoy it. Enjoy your life. I don't know. Really boring, simple take, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. That is so sick. One of my favorite gifts I've ever been given was a 2012 shiny, or not shiny, but 2012 Charizard. I love it so much. This is so cool. I love 2012 Zards. Hitmonchan. These are great ones to own, dude. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lapras. Oh, I didn't even think about Lapras. Snorlax. These are sick, dude. That's awesome. I've never lost a shiny, thankfully. I probably should have lost around 3. My shiny Shuckle, I probably should have lost. I caught it on the 4th ball in the Safari Zone. My shiny Hoppip, I should have lost. I was unprepared. I didn't realize, dude, shiny Hoppip I was so dumb. I was so naive. Because I'd basically come back to PokeMMO, and I was used to 3rd gen Pokemon, but I didn't know like things like Memento and like all these new moves were given to Hoppip, Rage Powder, Memento. I had never heard of these moves, and I was unprepared, and I probably should have lost my Hoppip. And then my Golett, I misplayed and let it curse too many times and should have lost it, but I got lucky. There's something to be said about classic MMOs, dude, for sure. So different, yes. I've always wanted to go back and play Ultima Online and like EverQuest, because those are kind of like the two like, and Asheron's Call. I've always wanted to go back and play some of these like grandfather MMOs. I think it's so fucking. I love collecting physical copies. I really want a physical copy of Asheron's Call, a big box. I really like, dude. I just really respect MMOs are my favorite genre in all the video games by far. I love the time investment. I love the grind. It's so sick. There was no shiny lock on starters back in 2012, correct? Because that was the only way you could get them. Correct. Yeah, but honestly, it makes sense, chat. Yeah, but for sure. Who's B-Day? 2012 shiny Zard. That's fucking crazy, Untoads, yeah. Whose birthday is it today? Yeah, there were some people that tried to do that, Terminus. Or Tom, sorry. I mean, it's, yeah, same, yeah. There were some people that did it, yeah. Cheels. Your happy birthday, Cheels. I'm a kiddo. Is that someone in, I don't know if I gotcha. No, I don't know if that's someone in Team Mister, and I don't know them. I don't think. But happy birthday to him. Much love. That's awesome. I don't, yeah. How much would a 2012 shiny starter even be priced at? Dude, I don't know. I don't know how you price something like that. Team Mister, gotcha. Well, happy birthday, Cheels. Server World's got a bib roll. Hey, rip GG's, man. Sorry to hear it, but also congrats. I love Bibrel. Yeah, I don't know how you begin to price check a 2012 shiny Zard. That's probably billions. I don't. That's like, I don't know. Yeah, probably billions. Because it also might be, you don't really know is the tough part. It might be the only 2012 shiny Zard to exist in the whole game. I don't think it's one of one. Gotcha. Okay, that'd be interesting if people have more. That is super interesting. Subscribe to HelloFresh. Are you telling me you could get budget groceries with no food waste delivered to your door in this economy for like $5-6 a meal for servings of 2 people? No way. Are you kidding me? That's cheaper than any McDonald's meal. It's cheaper than any McDonald's meal, and it's healthier, and it's more food, and it's way better tasting. Are you kidding me? Can you actually do that with the power of HelloFresh and the power of my link in the description? Wow. That just blows my mind, guys. That's incredible news. Make sure you got HelloFresh using my link down below. HelloFresh, if you sign up, guys, it does also give me a really nice, I don't know if I can say that. Whatever, right? I think I can. It gives me a very healthy commission, I will say. So if you plan on donating to me this month, I would honestly much rather you buy HelloFresh. That way you, number one, support me in a pretty healthy manner. And then number two, also get yourself food. It's kind of a 2-for-1 if you sign up. So if you were going to donate me money anyway this month, which you don't have, I appreciate it. Dude, just go buy, get food plus support me, you know? Get food plus it turbo supports me. Get yourself something in return for that donation. I'd be so crazy if it's not 1-of-1. Could they not have give you a simpler code? Hey, man, my code is like POG HF. I kind of like it, man. POG have fun. It's kind of good. That's random. That's a random code. That's pretty sick. I think it's pretty sick. You can either click the link and it should auto-apply the code, I think. It's like a huge discount, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's like 50% off or something. It's a ridiculous discount. I think a big turnoff. Sorry, I'll get back to just Pokemon in a sec. A big turnoff from some people, myself included, when it comes to buying HelloFresh, right, is you look at it and you're like, ugh, this is like a lot of money to spend at one point. But what you have to think of it is like you're replacing grocery money. Like instead of going to the grocery store and spending money on that food, this is just like a section of your grocery fund, if not all of it, if you want it to be, right? I think that's like a better way to think about it. Like, oh, I'm gonna save this money by not going to the grocery store, saving gas money, and I'm gonna get HelloFresh delivered directly to me. I can't with the code. I'm a frugal guy. I can't reiterate how good of a deal it is with the code. The code really makes it like worth it for probably any type of person. It's like really the discount on the code with the code is insane. Anyways, that's my little HelloFresh spiel. They're incredible. They're also memers. I love to shout out that they have a Lenny face on their official document that they send to streamers about the like brief for the sponsor. They put a Lenny face. I think that's pretty fucking. They're memers over at HelloFresh. I like that. I respect that. Classic memers. I'm a fan. That's what I'll say. I've recorded level 100 month for the raids. Any unique suggestions to prepare? I mean, I did my video. I would just check that out, actually. Other than that, you know, that video probably covers most things. If you've done that, then you're probably good, dude, you know? Speaking of preparing raid Pokemon, I probably should. I'm going to leave. The Shiny Charm just ended, so it's only perfect timing. I'm going to leave Onyx here, Onyx/Larvitar, and after this inventory of Hordes, I want to switch over to doing some XP training, doing some, I have so much XP training to do. Doing EV training. I want to use this time before raids are out to prep a bunch of PVM and raid Pokemon for sure. Custom strings are still a thing. If you Google PokeMMO updated strings guide, I have a video on it. I would check that out, man. Hopefully that helps. Because they were like, they were in a limbo period for a little bit, for sure. Let's get busy. Yes. Thank you, Mist. No more, nothing new yet, Tom. No news yet. I would guess June or July. Whatever like, just click the put the links in Twitch chat. New custom strings. It was uploaded 6 months ago. I would just click the 2 videos that are in Twitch chat. They should help you. Will that kill some info on the storyline? Yes, it will. I believe. I could be wrong, but it probably will. So if you want to experience the storylines as they were, I would probably play without strings. Unless you're like on it, like, okay, strings are really good, right? However, you don't really need strings, in my opinion, unless you're doing. Okay, let me actually do a clip out of this. Someone said, hey, I want to do the Emerald storyline. I've never played Gen 3. Should I use custom strings for it? In my opinion, I wouldn't. Because using custom strings in a storyline, it is going to eat out some of that text. Now, if you've done the storyline a million times, you want to get through the storyline faster, custom strings are fine. But custom strings on a first-time storyline run, I wouldn't recommend. Custom strings are very powerful and very strong. And if you don't know what they are, if you Google custom strings explained or updated custom strings guide, I do have 2 videos covering them. They're very powerful and they speed up the game a ton. However, you don't really need custom strings unless you're doing like one of 3 things. Unless you're doing like gym reruns, like really intense gym reruns and doing a bunch per hour, or like egg hunting or like fossil shunting. Unless you're doing some sort of really rare shunting or really intense like gym reruns, you probably don't need them. But it's really up to they'll be heal a little bit faster. If you're shiny hunting really intensely, that could be one as well. But if you're doing storyline runs, I wouldn't really recommend getting strings yet. What are custom strings? I just said I just 2 seconds ago I said if you Google custom strings explained, you'll find a video on it, dude. Yeah, exactly, Tom. Helper Unova. If you've already done a storyline, it's good to use them. But if it's like your first time, yeah. Or berry farming, true. Other good examples, true. Yeah, for sure. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense, Ali. Very excited for raids, dude. It'll be huge. I forgot to leave after that inventory. Oops. Raids is such a good like community building activity, helping people and like giving sets and joining links with people and stuff like that. Yes, exactly. If you've done for sure, Mist, for sure. If you have all storylines done, or even if you're redoing the storylines, I think it's fine to use strings. It's really up to you. All right, that is my last horde here for now. Let's go ahead and get out of here, fellas. I have a bunch of Pokeyen to collect over at the PC as well that I've been just sitting on for a while. So let's go collect that. Let's go see GTL, your listings, 6 points. I'm about to collect like easily 7 mil Pokeyen right here. Let's go ahead and claim it. 8.4. Jeez. Up to 46 mil Pokeyen. Collect the rest of that. Perfect. Back up to 46 mil. It's nice to see the cash stack sort of. It rubber bands all the time, dude, with how much stuff I always have in my inventory and selling and investments and stuff. That's so insane, Mist. That's so crazy. Okay. What are Cobons? I actually want to check a few of my investments. What are Cobons? What are Bunny Tails at? What else do I have a shit ton of?
Just wish you knew.
I think these went down. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Werewolf mask. I'm like checking a bunch of. I have a bunch of extra vanities, so I'm checking what I can sell off if I want to sell anything off. Round werewolf mask. Oh my god, these went down to the moon, down to the core of the earth. These were 4 mil at release. This is why, dude, gambling on what's it called? On vanities is just so risky. It's so risky. Like I bought all 3 of these for probably 4 mil a piece. And now they're worth like 3 mil collectively. So from like I like lost 10 mil or something on the werewolf masks. That's brutal, dude. That is brutal. And that just happens, dude. That just happens. Oh. How's Bat Hat doing? I really like the Bones cap. Wow, Bones cap kind of went to the moon. Alien cosmetic, UFO hat. I really like the UFO hat. It has a really cool activated, triggerable animation. Underrated. Fuck this vanity. Also, Ecto goggles. Underrated. How's the fairy elf bot hat? How's the fairy elf bot hat doing? 315k? Or no, that's 550. That's awesome, dude. I actually, okay, one of my best investments that I probably, is it trainer? What are they called? No, what's it called? Hat. I'm looking for a specific. One of my best investments that I probably made out like a bandit on. Is it cap? Where are they? Is these the PokeMMO caps. So certain PokeMMO cap colors are worth a lot. I would try to snipe these like light red because people want to like cosplay red or Ash or whatever. Some of these are worth a bit. Like this red one, I'm pretty sure is worth a bit. The only issue is PokeMMO devs, can you please fix this? You cannot search for PokeMMO caps by color. You have to actually just like, for whatever reason, you can't do like parentheses. You can't search for it. So you have to just like scroll through until you see the color you're looking for to see its cheapest price. It is so annoying. I don't get why these items aren't like organized as separate items. It is actually such a freaking pain. You have to just like keep going until you see the first red one. So the first red one's here, 277k. I bought these for probably like 20 to 50k at the time. I got red, light red. I try to get one of each, green, purple. I know blue, like blue and red are worth a lot. And then, yeah, it's interesting to see. I think red, dark red might be the most. Yeah, dark reds. I don't think I got a dark red. Did I get a black? Black seems to be worth a lot as well. I got a gray. The black honestly looked super sick. That's very cool. So these have been an interesting investment. These were like 20 to 50k at the time, maybe even like 5 to 50k. These were a really interesting one to pick up, in my opinion, if you were smart enough to do so during. I think it was during the anniversary event. Dusty, dude, my fucking king, the classic homie. What's up, Dusty? How you doing today, dude? Why does this song feel so quiet? Why is this the quietest song in the world? Oh, that's what I just showed. I don't know if you were like in an ad or something, Grinchler. I just tried that, dude. Just tried it. Just showed it. Can't do that. Okay. Okay. But it is time to EV train. Chinese food. Crab Rangoon was subpar. That's sad to mess up Crab Rangoon. Put them in advanced search? I don't think so. They're colorable. I don't think you can change the color like that. No, I don't think so. Could be wrong. I think they released like as that. They're not really colorable. They just released as those colors. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I have a video on that, Giovanni. I think yes. Some people think no. There's just opinions. Not anytime soon, for sure. First world problems, not wrong. Do you think raids will have alphas of the prize again? I don't know. We'll have to see, man. I don't know. I don't have much of an opinion on it because we don't know. Gubby Bear 5, what's up? Love the name. Okay, we're gonna do some EV training. Let me prep my roster. Oh, also, I put hidden ability access on my Ditto, so now it's competitive ready, which is cool. I did that off stream. It costs like 900k in prismatic pearls. Okay, let's throw this stuff over here. Keep this maybe. Where's my Pikachu? Actually, the Pikachu can probably do most. Why the fuck is it? There we go. Gonna evolve a Ponyta? Probably at some point. I'm in no rush, dude. Fuck those Ponytas. I hate them. All right. What are some good raid Pokemon? The Metagrosses. The Metagrosses. Okay. This needs attack. Either attack or one of the defenses. I'm not sure how I want to do with that yet. We just even try to attack. All right, it is time to do some EV training. So I'm going to pick up, we're going to do attack. If I could find Pokemon that both need attack and speed, it'd be nice that I could just do them both same stats in one little batch. So I might try to do that. Like that Jolly Metagross probably wants attack and speed. They've got 3 right there. I probably can find 5 Pokemon that need attack and speed. You know, it's a pretty common, I feel like, EV set to need. So let's see if we can find a few more, like this Aerodactyl, for example. I have a lot of XP training to do eventually. That'll be something. Okay, perfect. We got some good Pokemon here. We got this is an expensive mon. This Drillbur is probably worth like, probably more than 600k. It's probably worth like a mil, like 800k to a mil, something like that with the stats. And Jolly Nature, like that's a female. The Blossom as well, the particle effect, it's probably a pretty penny, probably like 1 mil or so. Jolly Swinub, it's gonna be a Mamoswine, obviously. Piloswine, you go like defensive and low speed. Mamoswine, you go offensive, high speed. I love Mamoswine, great Pokemon. 31 speed's probably better, but you know what? I don't know, whatever. We'll work with it. Really cheap Metagross. I got Jolly Nature will make it a really good budget comp and probably decent for raids. Aerodactyl, I love Choice Band Aerodactyl. Choice Band, Head Smash, Rockhead Aerodactyl. Whenever you lead Aerodactyl in NU, people always expect you to be taunt Stealth Rocks, because that's really what it does best. It is a Focus Sash Pokemon. It outspeeds most Rock Setters, so you're able to taunt the opposing Stealth Rocks to prevent them from setting theirs up, and you set up your own Stealth Rocks. Really cool utility Pokemon. I love Aerodactyl. It doesn't get Rockhead. It's right there. It gets Rockhead. So I love me some Aerodactyl. I think it gets, does it not get Head Smash? It might not, to be fair. That would suck. Yeah, it might not get Head Smash. Okay, same thing. Still, very powerful, hard-hitting Aerodactyl. Could do Double Edge, could do some dumb things with it. I'm excited to have fun with it. No, you're totally, yeah, I don't think it gets, think you're right. It doesn't get Head Smash, unfortunately, but it'll still be, I love going Choice Band on this, because it has the speed for what it needs. It just needs a little more. I think it needs a little more damage, in my opinion. And I love Choice Band on this. I think it really can do a huge number on your opponent. They won't expect it. It's surprise factor and it's a menace. And then finally, we have this Adamant Dratini. Hidden ability access, 25 plus in every stat, 31 speed. This is what you're looking for when it comes to like a competitive Pokemon in PokeMMO. This is pretty freaking fantastic. 31 attack would make it a little better, but this is very, very good. I'm very, very happy with that. One of the better comps I probably make, honestly. You don't need perfect stats. You definitely don't need perfect stats in PokeMMO. I always tell people it's super overrated. Maybe if you're pushing for like top 100 or like really high ranks in PvP, it's nice to have those 5x31s. But until then, you can get to easily 750 ELO, whatever SR, you know, ELO rate, with just like 25 plus, 31 speed, and correct nature. Correct nature is super important. Let's head over to, I usually do attack EV training nowadays over in Kanto, over at Arbok and Primeape. Arbok would be a sick shiny to get. So let's go check it out. What's the most played common Pokemon? You can just, if you, there's an in-game tool that just shows you that. Most played mode is OU. If you go to PvP stats, you can see how many OU games are being played. What's the most played mode in competitive PokeMMO? By far OU. You can actually go over to just the in-game stats. You can check this information for yourself. So far, within this month, right? It's the 27th of May as I'm recording this. Within 27 days, there has been 744,000 OU games played in PokeMMO, and that is during the off season. This is during the quieter time of PokeMMO. 744,000 OU games have been played. Now doubles, 26,000. The other tiers are a lot quieter, I will say. 26,000 doubles, 19,000 UU, 40,000 NU. Honestly, NU kind of bumping up. That's cool to see. And then randoms, you have to scroll down to the very bottom. 269,000 randoms. So OU is the most popular, then randoms, then NU, then doubles, I think, and then yeah, UU is usually the least popular. But yeah, interesting to see those numbers. Jimmy Run Typhlosion, you pretty much only need Eruption. Also, I cover this in my... You're asking a lot of questions, Mari, that can be Googled. If you like Google PokeMMO Jimmy Run Guide, I've got videos on these topics, you know. I don't mind answering questions on stream that are, you know, aren't easily Googleable, but if you can easily Google something, you're going to get a better answer and save me time and energy by just doing that. What's the point of me making... If I have 2,500 videos on PokeMMO, what was the point of all that if people just ask the same exact questions and stream every day, you know? I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a dick, but I really do appreciate if you Google something first. It's in the description on YouTube and on Twitch as well. Just Google something first, and then feel free to ask any questions after that. That's honestly fucking sick to see NU pop off like that, dude. That's really cool. Right now I'm actually EV training. Or I forgot to turn on my XP Ramplifier, but I was shiny hunting Larvitar a second ago. But we're gonna switch over to EV training now. Nice. Yeah, I appreciate it, Doc. Hopefully it's helpful, dude. Hey, good luck to you, Miku. With the new cam spot, do you actually have chat? Actually have chat open now? What do you... I always fucking read every chat. What do you mean, Dusty? Why are you flaming me? What the hell are you talking about? I literally read every chat. Plus, what was I saying? I'm about to talk in chat in game. Oh, no. No, I don't. Well, I never have... No, I unironically no. Because you can still see on the side there. LMAO, no. You need rapid spin on this, don't you? Yeah, sorry, Dusty. I definitely still am not very active in team chat nowadays. It sucks, but I definitely just have too much going on. If I wasn't a content creator, I'd probably be way more active in team chat. One of my favorite things playing Pokemon was talking to people in team chat. Super fun. What's your favorite kind of nuts? Not at these nuts jokes. I love all kinds of nuts, unironically. Dude, I love peanut brittle. I love praline pecans are incredible. Honey roasted, dude, pecans, almonds, peanuts, macadamia. I really love all kinds of nuts. They're so ridiculously good. I'm a huge fan. There's a Rapidash. Hey, rip GG's, dude. Still a first shiny. Congratulations, but obviously probably not what you wanted. Rip GG's, dude. Hey, man, if a man can't say I love all kinds of nuts, then, you know, what kind of life are we living? I'm a huge fan. Dude, I grabbed like a big thing of like just like cheap like bar style peanuts for like 80 cents or some shit recently, Spidget. Also at like Target or some shit. Because Casey's a Target girl for sure. Falls into that stereotype, I guess. You like these nuts too? Ah ha 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 ha. So funny. Ah ha 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 ha. Shut up. Okay? Cringe. I'm cringing. I need water. Roar? Was that on? So funny. True and real. I've had similar problems, Miku. I would look up a storyline guide and try to find where you left off. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. I think a lot of people just watch the stream sort of as background content, Tom. It sort of feels like a podcast, I think, for a lot of people. It's pretty active, honestly, in my opinion, as well, but it depends. Wing attack? I don't need this, ever. I've got to have a better fly attack. I don't know. It kind of might be... I think it's Brave Bird, right? Please tell me this thing gets Brave Bird. Please tell me this thing gets Brave Bird. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Is wing attack actually my best option? Okay, this is kind of tragic. I was really hoping Aerodactyl got Brave Bird. Honestly, its moveset is what's really hurting it here. It not having access to like wing attack is actually its best flying type attack. Fly question mark? Yeah, I recommend you try fly in PvP and see how you do. That sucks. That's brutal, actually. Damn, dude. What are you smoking? Wait, why? There's some power ups. You have a sky attack. I'm going choice band, bro. Why it's NU? Dude, I thought it was a little better, okay? I thought it was a little better. That didn't suck, dude. Does sky drop prevent it from switching out? That's kind of funny. We played Morrowind? Yes. Morrowind was my first... Morrowind was my first ever Elder Scrolls game. Played it back on original Xbox. Bulldoze. What is this on? Metagross or Swinub? Honestly, no, you just go EQ, right? I don't hate it as a... Oh, yeah, I mean, acrobatics would be great. Definitely doesn't need acrobatics. What's up, Rage? How you doing today, man? Brave Bird? I disagree. I don't think so, Antonio, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, man. I feel like people fucking hate Aerodactyl. I feel like it doesn't do enough damage. 5 powers, you have a sky attack. I want it to be choice band, dude. I'm a choice band Aerodactyl Giga Chad, okay? That's how I roll. Oh, all right. I gotta run the cringe Patrouski build, okay? The Patrouski classic. I gotta do the Patrouski thing of running a suboptimal build for the memes, dude. It's fun. How else am I gonna play Pokemon, you know? Yeah, wing attack fucking blows. What are you doing? EV training. I like this attack EV training spot. Just Shiny Arbok would be sick. Or Primeape. Both would be sick. Yo, it's actually... The stream is actually becoming a Spidget waiting room. That is kind of real. Wow. Captain of the coolest mons? Yeah. Damn. Got my first shiny? Congratulations. What was the species, dude? Congrats, gamer. Geodude... Hey, guy, wait. Don't discredit. Geodude's a great shiny, guys. Geodude's great. Don't discredit your first shinies, fellas. Any first shiny is fantastic. I was thrilled when I got my Stunfisk. Spidget waiting room? Dude, we gotta hype up the mold somehow. Yeah, Geodude's sick. I love Gravel. Gravel's my favorite in the line. Geodude's a sick shiny, dude. What era are we reaching where people are like, ugh, only Geodude? Geodude's a great shiny, man. Ice Shard. This is for what? Yeah, Swinub. We want that. Yeah, I feel like Geodude, shiny Geodude being named Nugget might be one of the most like common named Pokemon. Yeah, shiny Geodude's sick, dude. Congratulations. What Pokemon is this on? Surely Dragon Tail's better than Whirlpool. Ugh, my neck, dude. I get nerd neck when I stream. I'm not a huge Golem. Yeah, I'm not a huge shiny Golem fan. I like Graveler the most. And then Geodude's cool as well. But I actually like Graveler's kind of like that burnt orange, and I like that a lot. If not like copper. Golem falls off. Yeah, that's a way to put it. The first two are better for sure, for sure. 100%. Yeah, I think most people prefer Geodude, which is, I mean, a good take. That's fair. I like Graveler, but I get the Geodude fandom, you know. The Geodude fandom is dying. Please repost this to revive the Nugget clan. Trading those mons for various things: PvP, PVM, raids, different things for different Pokemon. I just love EV training. I like, to me, I love shiny hunting, and I do a lot of shiny hunting. Like shiny hunting #1, but my second favorite thing in the game is probably EV training and XP training and like building Pokemon. Like building competitive or PVM or raid Pokemon and just collecting them is so, or even just selling them off. Like it's such a satisfying, because you're taking something and you're like building it up and fostering it, and then like getting value out of that hard work. And I feel like it's so cool to me. It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. It's very similar. This is a funny analogy, but it's very similar to like making a pork butt, or like making pulled pork, if you've done that. For those who don't know, pulled pork, you cook it for like 6 to 12 hours, right? So you're like basting this thing with barbecue sauce or whatever, like seasoning it. You're like kind of checking on it, watching it. Like it's like taking care of making a big pork butt is like taking care of a child, right? And you sort of just like watch it grow, and you take care of it, and you give it nutrients, and then you like eat it or sell it off, or you know, something like that. It's a great, I think EV training and XP training Pokemon is very similar to making a pork butt, and which is also very similar to raising a child, which is all true and real. 100% direct analogies, absolutely true and real. It always comes back to the pork butt. It's a good thing to cook. So you sell off children, got it? Hey man, I'm not here to judge. No, I'm just kidding. Don't sell children. Wait, for legal reasons. Hello, I'm about to lose my sponsor. That's a joke. Don't do that. Not even a joke. Don't do it. There you go. Boom, boom, bam. In a video game, by the way. In a video game is what I was talking about. In PokeMMO. Yeah. Is what I meant to say. Clip it? No. Don't ship it. Do not clip it. Do not ship it. In game. I love the race to say in game. Fuck. It's a good meme. Okay. I need water and a snack. I'm starving and thirsty. I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. I'm gonna be right back, guys. Give me like 2 minutes. Okay, before I go AFK, this is an important message. Dude, congrats on the Ralts. That is a sick shiny to get. Much love to you. I'm honored. I could hopefully be some interesting background content while you grind for it. Congratulations. That's a sick one to get. Congrats, gamer. Alrighty. Sorry, fellas, a little longer than I expected, but I had to make sure my nuggets weren't still frozen. I'm lagging a lot. Am I okay? What's going on here? It's been a pleasure. Yo, much love to you, Maisie. Have a good day. You have a great Memorial Day as well. Alrighty. There we go. What's up, fellas? I'm hungry. Should I turn cam off while I eat? Eat nuggets. You can if you want to see your Norse. You can if you want like good IVs. You can, but if you don't care about IVs of the Pokemon really, you definitely don't have to. I don't think it's that many Plazia, but I could be wrong. I could be. Someone's done the math at some point. Absolutely, Norse. Thanks for asking. Yo, WGS, dude. What's up, man? How you doing today? The Rapidash payday method. I'm not familiar. What's the strat? Like payday at Rapidash or using Rapidash to payday? What's the items you get from payday? Is it? I don't know. I mean, does Rapidash get payday? It wouldn't surprise me. I feel like that could be one of those weird mons that gets it. I ran into Moltres while Pidgey catching. Wow, congrats, dude. I would spore it as much as possible. You want to keep sporing it so to preserve its PP. So whenever it wakes up, always permaspore it, and then you want to false swipe it. Will it run away? No, it won't. Don't Master Ball. Don't chat. Don't bait him. Do not Master Ball. It is the biggest waste in the entire world. Don't Master Ball. You would... I'd rather you quit the game than Master Ball. It is actually... I'm sorry. It is such a fucking waste. Do not Master Ball. It is so not worth it. It is the biggest feed. Noobiest misplay. Don't Master Ball Legendary. It is so not worth it. False swipe it. Spore it. I'm just wondering from a beginner. You can't run into Moltres without having 8 gym badges in Kanto. Do you have sleep powder? I mean, if you don't have false swipe or spore, all I can say is just do the best you can. If your Moltres dies, that is okay. It is better for your Moltres to die than to Master Ball it. If your Moltres dies, or if you kill it or whatever, right? If it kills itself, whatever, you have a severely increased rate to re-encounter it. Yeah, sleep powder. I would just try to sleep powder it, weaken it to as low as HP as possible without killing it. Be aware of crits. I killed my Zapdos 3 times before I caught it. Yeah, it's literally worth to do that. You can buy a Moltres off the GTL for 500k. You don't... And you only get 5 Master Balls per account for the history of time. It's not worth the 500k. The Master Ball it. Not worth it. Dude, that sauce is so good. I'm a sauce guy, man. OG Master Ball then? Shinies that can kill themselves you aren't prepared for. A good example I always give is like one time I was ×5 hoarding for shiny Lickitung and shiny Wobbuffet in Cerulean Cave, right? And I didn't have a damp Pokemon on me because I was just doing ×5 hordes of Lickitung and Wobbuffet. Why would I need that, right? And I made one misstep. I stepped to the right and I encountered off one step, I encountered an Electrode. And if that Electrode was shiny, it has Explosion, I would have lost it if I didn't Master Ball it or didn't have a Master Ball there. It's never like, if you want to like waste a couple of your Master Balls, like honestly you can. You'll probably never need more than like 2 Master Balls on average to like catch shinies that can kill themselves you aren't prepared for. But in the off chance you do, it's just not financially worth it. Like there's just no Pokeyen is so easy to make in PokeMMO with game knowledge and time and effort. You can make 500k in 1 to 2 hours, even as a fresh off the boat from fucking Pallet Town, like at Kanto. Like I don't know, it's just there's no like excuse to waste Master Balls on alphas and on legendaries. It's just not worth it. It's such a waste. I respect Master Balling like rare shinies like that are single encounter. Like I had a buddy who Master Balled like a shiny Riolu. I respect that because most Riolus are egged for. Getting a wild encounter one, like that's the only way you can Master Ball. You can't put a Master Ball on a bred Pokemon, like on a breed. That's pretty cool.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, I will say pickup is like most of the Pokeyen from Payday pickup for sure. It's like 60% of it. I understand that more, but I would still say it's not worth it. But I understand that one more for sure, Kev. Yeah, I get that, Kev. That one I that's fair. Like final day, I get that one more. But you should be able to catch a Pokemon. You should be able to catch legendaries without it killing itself. I feel like you have to make a mistake or be very unlucky. I haven't lost a legendary yet to struggle. I've had a lot of people claim that the legendary struggle to death. I've caught, what is it, 7 or 8 legendaries, and none of them have struggled to death. I think if you just spore it every time, you should be fine in terms of PP, and then use the proper Pokeballs like Timer Balls and Dream Balls. I don't know off the top of my head, Norse. Unbred Alpha Pikachu? I'm not sure. I know that there's some from, I'm not sure. I don't know. When you're returning your Cranidos, do you buy fossils to breed or buy Cranidos straight to breed? Mixture of both. No, I don't like self-promotion, Gecko. If I like to go and promote up and coming Pokemon creators, and you'll hear me do it a lot with people like Smooge and Spidget, for example. I promote up and coming Pokemon creators all the time. What I don't like is people promoting themselves on my platform. That's really rude in my opinion to like, not that you're asking, you haven't done that, right? Sorry if I'm not targeting you, but there's been a lot of people that try to take advantage of my kindness. It's even like it's for reference, it is really poor streamer etiquette to like be like, hey Patrouski, I'm gonna go, I loved watching your stream, I'm gonna go start my stream, like see you later. Like I would never do that to someone else in their chat. It's really cringe. It kind of like, it tells your chat like, oh, a new streamer, I'm gonna go check him. Like it's like self-promotion. Even stuff like that is like very cringe in my opinion. That's been talked about as like bad etiquette since like 2015 on Twitch, but some people still do it in my chat. I see it all the time. I'm not gonna call it out every time I see it because like it's just not worth it. You know, it's not that big of a deal, but it is annoying. Nothing annoys me more when I see friends in chat like, I'm gonna go stream now. Yes, it is 100% someone trying to like self-promote in a cringy way. I think it's really cringe. You have to be really careful with. It's the same with like, I don't know if this isn't as bad because it's like this is not morally wrong, but I wouldn't do it personally. I don't like spamming. I've never spammed any of my content, any of my YouTube videos or streams in PokeMMO Global Chat, and I never will. I don't recommend it. If you're an up-and-coming creator, I think spamming your content in Global Chat just gives people a bad taste in their mouth, even if you're allowed to do it every like 15 minutes, or there's some rule around it. I don't think it's worth it. I think the bad taste it puts in the community mouth, because it kind of shows like you're not really there. Like, if you're there for the game and you're there to provide value, just provide that value. You don't have to, like, if you're like spamming your shit, you're clearly looking for numbers, you're right, and looking for views and money, versus like just make guides. Just make guides. And if you want to promote those in some way, try to make them good enough to where I notice them and I promote them. I'm okay with you, if you're an up-and-coming Pokemon creator, DM me and be like, hey, I just made this video. You know, I know you're really big. You don't have to check it out, but if you have the time to check it out, that's fine. Stuff like that, right? Fuck, I'm saying sorry, Defolio. What are deep sales at, man? That's so funny. I gotta spread the information, dude. Sorry if it's hurting your farm though, dude. I'm really happy to hear that, Giovanni. 100%. Yeah, for sure, Park. Or at least not like long term. 1,000,000%. Streaming is like, everybody views content creation as like a low effort for like high money job, and it does reach that if you're like the PewDiePie of the world, or like the fucking XQC. Like, once you are making a ton of money, or like you, that probably is like one of the jobs where it's like lower effort to high, even though it's high effort, it's lower effort to the money gotten. They're making a lot of fucking money, right? However, dude, it is not like I think even now, if I just went and got a job at Taco Bell, I'm pretty sure I would make better money per hour being a Taco Bell drive-thru worker than being a content creator. Like, even after doing it for as long as I have, like, it's just the amount of time and you have to put in and the energy is insane. It is not an efficient job. Now there are a lot of benefits. I'm not trying to like complain about my because I fucking love my job. You know, I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. I love it. It's my passion. It's my hobby. It's my interest. Like, I love being passionate and talking about it. I'm not trying to complain about it, but it's not what people think it is what I'll say for sure. Content creation is probably it's probably some of the most hours you have to put into a job. 100%. 100%. 100%. Does that make it bad? No, because you enjoy those hours for a lot of those hours, or not all of them, but for a lot of them, right? I always say that, like, I wake up 80% of the time excited to do my job, right? That's a really good percentage. If I'm excited to do my job 80% of the time, like, I would say what do you guys think? What's the average percentage do you think of people are like happy to wake up to their job per day? Probably 20%. Like, I bet people wake up excited to do their job maybe 20% of the time on average. Like, 80% is really high. I feel like I'm like I've made it. If I can pay my bills and be excited to do it 80% of the time, that's really fucking lucky. That's really fucking good. Anyways, yeah, I think that's like the meme. 100%. Oh, it's 100%. Content creation is very much an investment for 100%. 100%. Have you checked the new PvP rewards? Randoms actually is a decent one? No, I would love to check them. Let's see. OU is a Scizor. That's pretty cool because you don't need hidden ability access to make Scizor good either, which is nice. Thank God. OU actually has a good reward this month, or this 2 weeks, I guess. Togekiss, that's good too, honestly. UU. Honestly, a lot of these rewards this week are pretty good. Frostlass, pretty neat. And then randoms is Blaziken. Honestly, yeah, a lot of these rewards are super, super good. Are you full-time content creator? I've been full-time since I was 18, dude. I mean, if you look at the amount of time that I stream and the amount of videos I upload, you would quickly realize, oh, he couldn't have another job if he wanted to. I easily put 10 to 12 hours a day into content creation, and that's 7 days a week, no weekends. I probably work 100 hours. Not nowadays. Nowadays, I probably work closer to 60 to 80, but for the first like 2 to 2.5 years of my PokeMMO YouTube, which I've been doing for like 3 to 3.5 years now, I easily was putting in 12 hours a day, 12, 14. Like, and that's 7 days a week. Like, it's to build any sort of sustainability and build any sort of foundation. It's so fucking long. Pretty sure every single country gets a paid cut when they go full time. Yeah, 100%. You're taking the risk and the pay cut to do what you love for sure. What about hidden ability or Chinese New Year raids? Dude, we'll see. I don't know. I don't think, no, it should definitely come back, I feel like, with the next Lunar New Year event, I feel like. No, yeah, I'm able to sustain myself financially. Yes. Largely due to the fucking support you guys, like, without Twitch subs, without that stuff, if I only operated on ad revenue, I probably couldn't. With subs and stuff, it's really thank you guys so much. It really is a big difference. It's the difference. What's up, Aggro? How you doing today, man? Yeah, I also live a pretty frugal life for the most part. So that's also, yeah. Yeah, that's, I try to always keep that in mind, Duck. Like, even during the days that I'm not, like, super excited to go live, I always try to keep in mind, like, this is how people feel. Most people probably feel every day of their job. Like, it's fucking brutal, man. It's like, it is literally one of the saddest things, saddest realities of our world. This is, like, so cringe, and I'm not saying anything profound here, but it's probably one of the saddest realities that most people have to, like, work a job they don't enjoy. And I just knew that, like, I was gonna scrape and crawl and fucking, I'd rather be eating ramen every meal and, like, living in a cardboard box and trying to be a streamer and, like, just die failing. I would have rather had that happen than work any other job. I just know that this is what I wanted to do, and I just really enjoy it. I say I'm so dramatic about that, but at the same time, I did enjoy other jobs that I worked. I don't know why I'm so dramatic about it. I don't know. I feel so dramatic. I really did enjoy. I worked at an electronic recycling plant, and I really enjoyed that job. Honestly, I learned a lot about computers. It was demanufacturing computers and server boards. I was a D-man guy, which is demanufacturing, you know, just taking apart stuff essentially. I worked at a summer camp. That was a lot of fun. I just basically just played sports and taught sports to kids for a summer. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed my jobs, honestly, previously to streaming. I'm glad I started working young when I was like 15 or 14. I'm really glad I did, because I had many different jobs before content creation, which I'm really happy about. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks, Amy. Was my country fair? That's fair. It's gonna be super different country-wise. That's super fair. I play a bunch of games. I mean, as you can see with the Morrowind background, and there's still some. I have a remnants of my video game collection over here, but I've been packing for a move, so a lot of it's away in boxes. Yes, as much as that sucks, I like it. It's worth it, in my opinion. Fidget. But it can be kind of funny. It can slow down things. I play a lot of games. I have a side channel. If you're interested in more of my content, more of me, that isn't PokeMMO, I have a side channel called Retro Pat, where I upload every other day. It's really just a passion project. Like, it's linked in my, like, if you go to my YouTube and go to, like, other channels or some shit, it's linked there. It's really just a passion project. It's a fun, I really just post whatever I want to on there, and it's a fun thing for me. There's no, like, I try to post every other day. I do a lot of Dungeon Defenders content on it. I've done reviews for Dead Island, Bulletstorm, Lucius. Some interesting, unique games that are kind of underrated in my opinion. What else? I have one for Call of Duty Finest Hour, and sort of just a retrospective of a little bit of the Call of Duty franchise I've been working on for a little bit. Retropad's fun. My dream goal, I always say, my dream goal is to have multiple semi-successful YouTube channels with around like 50 to 100K, you know, maybe even like 20 to 100K subs. Nothing crazy. Because with that setup, I can wake up and be like, oh, today I want to play PokeMMO. Let me do some content. Let me stream and do some videos on that. Oh, I wake up. Oh, today I want to play Magic the Gathering. I want to do that channel. Oh, I want to play some other retro video game and like do a review. I can do like retro. Like, I love the idea of waking up and being like, what do I want to do today? And just like, what hobby do I want to engage in? And then do my YouTube channel on that. It's so fun. CS or Valorant? I do not. I suck. Whatever you want to insert word there. I suck at Counter-Strike and Valorant. Those are like literally two of the worst games. I am horrible at shooters like that. With that specific engine where you're supposed to sit still and shoot the person, and it's like very snappy and it's very like hit scan. I suck at hit scan shooters. I'm really bad at them. I really loved Overwatch. I love Overwatch so much. I'm not bad at every shooter, but I'm very bad specifically at Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike and Valorant, I don't enjoy. I'm not good at them, and I don't enjoy them. I wouldn't say I'm good at Minecraft at all, but I love Minecraft. I played a lot of Minecraft. I played Minecraft. I started playing Minecraft back in alpha, and it was, I'll never forget, me and my theater buddy in middle school. I remember him showing me, was it like Paul, what's that guy's name? Paul Soares Jr. or whatever? Him showing me a Paul Soares Jr. video on IGN.com previewing Minecraft. This was like before like YouTube was really a big this was like a big deal. That's how I first saw Minecraft. Thoughts on Borderlands series? I actually revisited and like went over the Borderlands series over the past, I think 2 years ago, a year or two ago. I went back and I replayed all of them. I played the shit out of Borderlands 1 as a kid, but I never really got into Borderlands 2 or after that. So I went back and I played through all of Borderlands 1. I played through all of Borderlands 2. I played through the pre-sequel. I didn't end up playing 3. But I played 1, 2, and the pre-sequel. And I ended up enjoying them. I have a lot of critiques and gripes about them. I think that they end up being, my biggest problem with Borderlands 1 especially was like, you had to do every side quest. I think Borderlands 2 is probably the best. I think it's unanimously agreed upon, and I probably agree as well. I really enjoyed the classes in Borderlands 2. I played the Psycho. Fuck, that guy has one of the best like trailers for any video game character ever. It's so good. He's like, if you haven't seen it, oh my god. Borderlands Psycho trailer. I've never related to a trailer more. It's kind of cringe, but also genius. It's very Borderlands humor. Some people find it kind of cringe. There's also 10-year-old humor, so it's just very different. I fucking love this video. This video is so funny. Maybe it hasn't aged well. I love this fucking meme. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna watch it on stream. I really enjoy Borderlands. Just really invented the like looter shooter. Borderlands is fun. It has some scaling issues and in my opinion some balancing issues. I fucking loved this. This is one of my favorite like video game quote unquote trailers ever. It's so good. It's for a specific character.
I don't know the dead man. Probably didn't deserve what he got. Doesn't make him special, though. All kinds of people die out here. The innocent and the not-so-innocent. If I'm lucky, he hasn't noticed me yet.
This is the character I played.
I want to warn him.
This guy.
I want to tell him to run, to hide, to get out of sight so I won't have to kill him. That's what I want to say. What actually comes out of my mouth is, I have the shiniest meat bicycle!
It's so dumb. I love this character. The bit is he like has this internal monologue.
Close enough.
That's very like
This
normal,
is me.
but all he can blurt out is like insanity.
I'm ready for a spine tingler. Yeah, great.
It's so good.
Hey, remember back when we were
I love this character.
She can taste the bloody hatred.
And he has like a romance
not.
story. Wait for
Can't hear
it.
me, can you?
He has like a love
Voice in your head
interest.
Trying to remind you of a time when we could go hours, days even, without screaming about our desire to ride bicycles made of meat. I don't even remember.
It's very Borderlands. If you haven't played Borderlands 2, I recommend it. I will say, I'm sorry, this piece of advice triggers me. I really recommend you have got to play Borderlands 1, in my opinion, before 2. Like 70% of Borderlands 2 is a callback to Borderlands 1. It's like actually so important. And I have heard multiple people say, oh yeah, like Borderlands 2 is just super good. Yeah, just skip Borderlands 1 and go play 2. I'm sorry, you can do that for some franchises and for some games. Dude, bullshit. Borderlands 2 is literally 70% a callback to Borderlands 1. You have to play Borderlands 1 first, in my opinion.
Oh god, she's armed with a Molly 1 SMG.
It was great. It'll be fine. Dude, I don't know. It's so much of the game is a callback to Borderlands 1. Like, you can play it, it'll be fine, but in my opinion, you're missing out on like 70% of like the value of the game.
A Vault Hunter. She's a siren warrior who could kill me with her brain.
What the hell? Is that a psycho?
She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
This is actually how I met
She's as
Casey.
gorgeous
This is
as a
actually the
thousand
true
sunsets.
story of how
Tell
we
her
met.
you need her help. Tell her to rescue you and care for you. And whatever you do, do not scream the word poop at the top of your lungs.
I'm the conductor of the poop train.
Like, kind of cringe. But like, I don't know, the bit is good. There's a
It's
good
over,
bit
idiot.
here.
You're gonna die here and now, and the last words out of your mouth will have been poop train. Oh great, now the rats are arriving. Turn around,
The
Siren.
control. I feel like the controls of Borderlands are
Turn around,
fine.
You're dead.
Personally.
Look back now.
Strip the flesh.
No, listen to me.
Salt the wound.
I feel like there's some leveling and scaling issues. I usually talk about that with Borderlands. If you don't play the side quests in Borderlands 1, I feel like you're permanently underleveled and you just can't. You have to do every side quest in Borderlands 1, it feels like, to be able to play the game at all. The side quests are like not optional. Like, they're mandatory in Borderlands 1, in my opinion.
No, listen to me.
Salt the wound.
Yeah, great. We'll salt all the wounds later. But right now, if you don't listen to me, she's gonna die, and it's gonna be your fault.
This is a cute story.
Turn around, pretty lady.
We can show it on YouTube. Yeah, that's fine on Twitch. Blood game gore. I think that they actually do end up together, if I'm not mistaken, like in the game's lore.
I'm gonna put my pain into your soul.
This is a Pat React stream. I just wanted to watch this video. I fucking love this video. This Borderlands got brought up. I can't play the actual Borderlands trailer because it's the song's copyright.
Thank you for wasting our money.
Yo, thank you for the Twitch Prime, Hammy Boy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, dude. Hopefully the content's been helpful. Maybe you enjoy Borderlands too, dude.
Now tell her thank you. Tell her that because of her, we might actually one day be able to act like a normal person again.
I powdered my cockatiel for the ribcage slaughter.
Come over here to sub. I appreciate it, dude. She's kind of, it's kind of Riz.
Close enough.
She's kind of into him. That's like the bit. I'm pretty sure they end up together. I'm pretty sure that's like, that ends up being like part of the bit. This was the character I played this character in Borderlands 2 and he was so much fun. He was tough because like he what was it? He had a lot of mechanics that relied on you like being close to death but not dying. He's a very difficult character to play and I died a lot. But he's very fucking fun. Recommend it. Anyways. I think I watched did he do a new Team Rocket video? I can check. I'm pretty sure I've already seen it. I can't react. I don't want to do like a fake reaction. I've already seen the video. I'm pretty sure I even reposted this video, guys, on my YouTube. Oh, how to get a girlfriend in PokeMMO? No, I haven't seen this. I don't know if we're gonna watch that on stream. That'll be an off stream. That's a little. I'm not in the mood for that today, unfortunately. Hope you guys don't understand. Go watch that on your own time, fellas. Yeah, Borderlands great. Fall number 1, yeah. I'm a Skyrim nerd. I definitely love Skyrim. God, I hate that phrase, but I love Skyrim. In terms of RPG, I like too many MMOs. Like my top 5 favorite games of all time ends up being like number 1, old school RuneScape, number 2, PokeMMO, number 3, Magic the Gathering, number 4 is either Skyrim or Dungeon Defenders, and then number 5 is the other one as well. I have a video going over my top 10 favorite video games of all time on RetroPat. Yeah, that's cool. The res side, that's cool. I never really played much multiplayer Borderlands, unfortunately. I played a little bit. Like Borderlands 1 I played a lot of, but like Borderlands 2 I never played multiplayer for, really. Pat Test Battle Brothers, one of my favorite. Wait, what's up? I don't know that game. I love my RetroPat channel is mostly Dungeon Defenders content. I love Dungeon Defenders so much. A U log farmer or a Willow log farmer? I don't know, dude. I was a Redwood, okay, man. I fucking bro, I've got the maxed main account and the maxed Ultimate Iron Man. I was a Redwood king. Oof. The nerd neck goes hard, dude. We got the Excadrill evolution. I really do miss, and like it's not that it's like this is kind of a boomer take. It's not that it's I don't know. It's not that it's really better, or I miss split screen couch co-op games. Online co-op is probably I don't know. There's just positives and negatives. Neither is really better. But I definitely miss. I feel like the era of couch co-op was something really special. Everybody thinks that about every era. I'm like, in all honesty, online co-op is probably way better, way more accessible, because now you can actually like always play co-op versus like growing up you could only play co-op sometimes when your friends were over, like all these, you know, stipulations. Being able to go home from school and like log on and play Fortnite with your boys online is really fucking cool, honestly. It's underrated. I know it sounds cringe, but I think it's a really good thing, honestly. But goddamn, yeah, I never really did a LAN party. Very vaguely, I guess. Small LAN party, like not really, like 3 or 4 people. I don't call it a LAN party. Yes, I think that's the problem, is like a lot of games just don't even incorporate split screen co-op. They don't code it in, which I understand. Most people don't use it, but I would love to see some more games built to be split screen co-op. Like a lot of people forget, dude, Borderlands 1, well, I don't know if 2 was. Borderlands 1 was split screen co-op, which was like a big deal because like me and my brother were able to play Borderlands 1 together. Same with like Dungeon Defenders. Like Dungeon Defenders was split screen co-op. That allowed me and my younger brother to like play certain games together. So 2010s, even way earlier than that, like early 2000s, like Mario Kart and stuff, like the classics, Halo split screen. I put a lot of Modern Warfare 2 split screen and Halo. It depends what I'm doing in game. I have a bunch of videos that cover kind of utility Pokemon. That's a harder thing to answer. Jean, sorry if I'm butchering the name. Castle Crashers was a big co-op game, 100%. Yes, I love Dungeon Defenders. My 4th favorite game of all time. I have a side channel like heavily dedicated to Dungeon Defenders. Castle Crashers was a crazy era. I never played really bad. I never really got into Battle Block Theater. Oh, I'm probably done. Oh yeah. I got distracted. I probably EV trained here way too long. Yeah, I'm well done my 2v2 attack EVs. All right, let's head over to all these Pokemon just need speed EVs now. Where do I want to speed EV train becomes the question. Maybe Linoon? If anyone says Rapidash, permaban them. No, I'm just kidding. But fuck you. Don't say Rapidash. Nobody say Rapidash. Dude, happy to have you, Frozen. What's up, dude? Yes, I played a lot of just like split screen Halo, like PvP, like couch fighting, like NW2 and stuff as well. Were you a screen looker? Okay, I'll be honest, occasionally. I really tried not to. Nah, I probably screen looked like a 50% of the time. I'm gonna be honest. I was definitely a dirty screen looker. I'm sorry. I probably like 50% of the time. Did you fucking? Because like, if you, the problem is if you didn't do it, it was fucked. Screen looking. I think it depended. I was probably pretty bad. I would say around 50% of the time. I'll be honest. Stardew's favorite split screen? That's cool. Can't watch a screen looker? Understandable. Taught. Dude, I'll admit it, okay? I feel like no other... I'll admit it, man. I probably screen looked a fair bit in like MW2 and Halo. I was speed EVs. Speed EV training PokeMMO. Fuck Rapidash. I could do a Poliwhirl over at I could just do Poliwhirl over at Mount Silver. I like that spot. That honestly Poliwhirl will be pretty good. I could even pop I'm pretty sure the XP from Poliwhirl is pretty good. It's probably worth to go ahead and pop an XP charm. And then I could just also XP train after I'm done EVing. Like I could just XP train these 5 mons or whatever after as well. A lot of these probably need to be pretty high level. Anything that I'm gonna use for PvP, I only need to level to 50. But any raid mons, I don't know if any of these are raid mons, to be honest, though. To be fair, a lot of these might all be PvP mons. Yeah, they probably are, to be fair. But some of them could double benefit, double usage. Let's move the discharge up. Do I have enough other mons to XP train? Before I do this, let me sort mons that I need to XP train. Move them down here. Like this needs XP trained, the Typhlosion does, this does, all these do. Or if I just need speed as well, I could hilariously throw it in. This doesn't need level 55. That probably doesn't need to be XP trained. Okay, let's see what else. Any of these max EVs? I think I fucked these EVs. I need to fix that, lol. That could be XP trained. That could be XP trained. That's cool. Get my prime ape. That could be XP trained. Why is that 52 special defense? Why did I do that? Was that on accident? That must have been on accident. Why would I do that? That must have been on accident. I feel like that was I feel like I accidentally fucked up and EV trained that Pokemon wrong. What's the purpose of these mons? PvP, raids, sell them off for profit, tons of different. It depends on the Pokemon, dude. Collection. I like to keep a box of UTs on me. Okay. Might have been on, I think it must have been on accident. Okay, I've got, before I pop this XP charm, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pokemon down here that all need XP training. And then also the Mons obviously in my party if I want to bring them up to higher levels. So it should be pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and start by speed EV training over here. And I can even move over to the other spot. The better spot with the Rampardos attack. If I only need XP, like once I'm done the EVs, I can go ahead and move over to that spot. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to pop an XP charm 100%. This greatly increases, aggressively increases, 100%. It literally saves me an hour of time if I'm going to XP train here for an hour, which is super good. Do you let people join the charm? I usually don't invite chat to shiny charm, but for an XP charm, dude, yeah, if people want, like, I think it's like 10%. If anybody in chat wants 10% extra XP, if you're like XP training, I'm happy to share that. Why not? Just whisper me in game. The first couple people to whisper me in game and say invite or something, or say like invite me please. If you're only do it if you're XP training, obviously. Don't take the spot from someone else if you're not XP training. There you go. You got Jet. If you're doing the storyline, you could honestly, I mean, I'm down to give you, it's not, it's not too much, but I have a video. I could revisit that topic. Jean, I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name once again. I think is it pronounced Jean? I don't know if it's ZN. I assume it's like it's like, yeah, that kind of sound. Apologies if I'm fucking far off. I've touched on that in the past with like utility, like if you look up like top 10 Pokemon everybody needs, top 10 utility Pokemon, like stuff like that. I have a bunch of videos on that topic, but I could revisit it again in the future, I guess. Try to do an updated utility one. Absolutely, for the nice, very polite request. Thank you guys for the whispers. Make sure you're unbusy. I feel like both of those, oh, both of you guys were busy. Make sure you're unbusy so I can invite you to the link, which means you're not at the PC or not, there you go. Thank you guys so much. What's up, Battle Brown? How you doing, gamer? Not in the new place yet. I'm still packing, as you can see with the, honestly, good question, because I could be unpacking these boxes. No, I'm just starting to pack. I'm at my place packing, whereas I was at my girlfriend's, my fiance's before. I think it's Moltres right now. Is he dead? Well, I haven't made a video talking about Spinda on purpose. I think Spinda is kind of overrated. It's solid. It makes things consistent, but I wouldn't recommend paying a lot for it. What do you think about this? It seems most people agree that Finneon and Lumineon are the most forgettable Pokemon, but if people agree that they're actually most forgettable. I think I get your point. I think that they're actually, but I feel like people don't remember them until you bring them up, until you say how. I think they are. I think after a few more years of them being known as like the most forgettable Pokemon, maybe they'll be more known. I feel like they're pretty damn forgettable. I'm not gonna lie. I think Lumineon and Finneon are up there. I think Lumineon, Finneon, Alola Mola is also up there as one of the most forgettable Mons, I feel like. Volbeat. I feel like a Volbeat and a Lumize at least get like intertwined and get kind of remembered because of that. And yeah, that's... They at least have Tailglow. They have some interesting stuff, you know? I don't know. Who? I think Alola Mola and Lumineon / Finneon are the most forgettable. I think Gorobis is pretty forgotten though as well. And Huntail. Mantine is not as much though. Hordes count as 5 encounters. It's 5 individual encounters rolled, if that makes sense. Maractus, yes, that's a good one. Maractus is very forgotten. That's a very, very good one. I hate the elemental monkeys. I don't think the elemental monkeys are forgettable because people remember them as like for elemental monkeys were specifically implemented to encourage you to use not your starter against the first gym. Like they were implemented to let you be balanced against the first gym, as the first gym would always hard counter you, right? So I feel like they're rememberable. They're remembered because of that. Muna, I think Musharna has had some times to shine in competitive history. Chainling, I think Chainling's pretty forgettable. That's up there. Baby Prevo of Chimecho. Some of the babies get pretty forgettable. Regenerator of Lolamola is not forgettable. That's for sure. That is true. Yeah. I kind of want to run Digit Impact on this and just see. It's so funny. Steel coverage just sucks. Like going Iron Head, there's just like no point. I feel like without Steely type, without Fairy type, there's just no like. Except for people, it's a bunch of it's a collection of Pokemon Amanu. So it's gonna be like some are gonna be for raids, some are gonna be for gym runs, some are gonna be for PVM, some are for PvP, some are to sell for profit. Like it's too much of a collection. It's too many different. It's all types, man. It's all types of different things. Yeah. What's up? I think most of these are PvP mons in my like 5 slots right now. But I don't play that much PvP obviously, so most of it's just to like build PvP mons to collect. I already have a full slot, sorry, Joster. See how much XP I'm gaining. So I'm getting around 861 plus 861. So 1600 plus... Let's do the math, actually. So it's actually 1700 after the 50. So it's 1700 plus 280 plus 210 per Pokemon. So times 5. I'm getting around... That's pretty nuts. I'm getting around 10,950 experience per Horde here on the Charm. I'd be getting more if I was if I had a not level 100 lead, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I already have it. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm getting around 2,200 Pokemon XP per Pokemon, and then around 11k XP in total per Horde. Yeah, it's for sure Fairy. It's the Ivy's on the drill. Jolly, hidden ability access, alpha, 31 speed. 31 special attack is irrelevant, but 25 plus attack, 20 plus in the other stats, and the 31 speed Jolly is what's really important there. How are you, Jeff? Talking to someone in chat, or honestly, I can see myself looking like a Jeff with this haircut. What's up, man? Haircut's clean. It was cut a while. It's been a long time, hilariously. It's probably cut like a month ago now, but you guys just haven't seen it yet. But everybody's been super nice. I appreciate it, guys. This is Bedhead. I guess you guys saw it. What's it called? Yeah, what's it called? During the one wonky stream. 4.7k dry. I know. Do you create a side profile? Oh. What's my better side, chat? I got a schnauzer, dude. I didn't realize I had a schnauzer until I was older. I feel like my schnauzer grew. I feel like as a kid, as a teen, I didn't have much of a schnauzer. But I've kind of got a schnauzer now. I don't mind it. I'm not opposed to a schnauzer. This side with the light. Yo, good luck to you, Moshikov. Yeah, I grew into a schnauzer. Just happened. A schnauzer question mark? Yeah, just a big nose. That's all. Yeah. Just a meme. I haven't learned the updated red rerun strat. That's why I haven't done a video on it, Cheeto. I would love to someday, though. I would love to, man. How's the stream going? Pretty good. I'm just chilling. Today's been a chill, good day. Just streaming, memeing. Recommending you guys to go check out HelloFresh. Linked down below. With my code down below, you can get a really, really hefty discount on HelloFresh. So if you're looking for cheap food in this economy, healthy, solid portions, why can't I speak? HelloFresh, check it out. Links down below. Delicious, incredible. Teaches you how to cook. Just goes through all the instructions with you. It gives you the perfect amount of ingredients. You're never gonna waste any food. It's fantastic. Which hordes are nearest to a Pokemon Center? There's like 200 answers to that question, my man. I don't know, like, what, do you have a more specific question? That's like saying, what streets are closest to highways in like the whole United States? And it's like, dude, there's like 20,000. What are you talking? What? Need a more specific question, my man. That is a ton. That is a ton. I feel like there's gotta be some sort of budget option. There usually is. Yippee woohoo HelloFresh. That's exactly what I'm saying, dude. Exactly what we're saying, dude. Actually true and real. Slowpoke's also, there we go. That's a great question. I think Cape Brink and Kanto. It's a great. Where would be the best spot to shiny hunt Slowpoke / Slowbro? I believe it's Cape Brink and Kanto. It should be a ×5 horde near a PC. I think it's Slowbros. This is a great spot if you want to do it passively to go defense EV train. You could defense EV train. I think it's Cape Brink. Yeah, Cape Brink, Kanto. Cape Brink's on Island 2, I think. That's where I hunted for my shiny Slowbro. It's a great hunt. I really recommend it. Great spot. Cool Pokemon. Don't think you need Leppas. Good EV training spot. Great purple shiny. Slowbro is a really solid one. Underrated. I'm honored to hear that, Cortex. What's up, dude? Pokemon for Safari Week. I will be doing Safari Week in PokeMMO personally. For those who want to, for the brave who want to join me, that'd be incredible. Yeah, do we know the dates for Safari Week? I doubt it, but not. Yeah, I think it's just upcoming. I feel like it's always like last minute. Like, oh, it's Safari Week, by the way. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Don Cheeto. That's a good call though, dude. They can hit hard. Yes, I also like don't know. I feel like Safari Week is kind of just a vibe in the Pokemon community. I feel like there's not like one voice that's like, oh yeah, this is when Safari Week is. It's like, okay, what do we fucking think this year, boys? And it's like across 20 different communities. I wish there was more structure for it. Is that that's pretty interesting. I'll keep an eye out for that. What's Safari Week? Safari Week is a thing in Pokemon, not even just like PokeMMO. Safari Week is a Pokemon community activity where you just encourage everybody to go shiny hunt in the Safari Zone across whatever Pokemon games you own. Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Fire Red, PokeMMO, like any game with a Safari. It's just a way to encourage people to go risk shiny hunt in the Safari Zone, record, make content on it. It's just a fun thing the Pokemon community does. I probably like for what purpose, Cortex? Like for storylines, probably not. Also, the thing is, you want nature. Nature is way better than IVs. So if you have to pick for like a storyline Pokemon, if you're picking between 25 attack and speed with adamant nature versus like 2 times 31 with a neutral nature, you go the adamant one is going to be way better. Like nature is way better than IVs. To the point where I did a video on this at some point, to the point where like a Scrafty with like 6 attack IV but adamant nature does more damage than a Scrafty with 31 attack IV but neutral nature. Nature is way fucking more important than IVs, especially for storylines. For PvP, you just want to have both. You want the best you can get. Gotcha, fair. I don't know the lore of Safari Week. That's a cool idea, Josh. I like that. We switch to music. I like this song. It's just it puts me to sleep. I'm gonna be honest. It's good. Gotta get a little more hype to do some shunting. No music today. Turn your speakers up. There you go. That's the true and real. The advice everybody's looking for. I can turn it up a little bit. I don't want it to, because I watch the stream recaps. You guys like bait me. I don't know if you just have your volume on like 10 or what the meme is. Because I go back and I watch the stream recaps and I'll be like, dude, the music is way too fucking loud. I don't know if you guys just have, I don't know what's going on, but the music should be a background thing. Very much a background thing. Skitty only run? You're crazy, dude. Good luck. I respect it. I assume you're a huge Skitty fan. Good luck to you, gamer. I respect it. I want to do a shuckle run at some point. That'll be just slow. That's cool. Man, I would love to get a dual streaming setup at some point for to be able to shine out on 2 PokeMMO accounts on 2 devices. That'd be sick. But stream both to, yeah. That'd be so sick. Alright, I am done with speed EV trading there, so I'm gonna go grab my special attacking Rampardos and head over to the best XP trading spot in the entire game. For those who don't know, you need an special attacking Rampardos for this spot because the Pokemon can have sturdy. So Rampardos, I believe, is one of the only Pokemon with Mold Breaker that can also do enough damage with its special attacks, hilariously enough, to actually be able to KO the Pokemon here. You have to actually get a special attacking Surf Rampardos, and that's the best way that I know of to do these hordes. I'm not going to be able to train all of them at once, but I don't need to be able to, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw... Move these around a little bit. We'll throw the guys we're mostly training down here. I kind of do want this... what do I want to XP train first becomes the question, honestly. Move these over here. I do want to XP train as many as possible because... Let me get a Smeargle over my... Let me just get this set up and I'll show you guys in a sec. Let me get a Smeargle for... I'd rather have a Smeargle there for Sweet Scent. So that I can also use it as a catching Pokemon pretty shiny. And then here, what do I want to XP train the most? What I want to XP train the most becomes down to what might be usable in raids. I don't know. I don't know if any of these will be that good in raids, to be fair. Metagross will be. I don't know if not a Jolly one, though. I'm just gonna get these to 50s, I guess.
Humans, what have you learned?
Okay, I think I'm trying to work on getting these to 50s because most of these are just PvP mons, not raid mons. Like the Primeape, the Gyarados, like none of these are going to be that good in raids. Maybe I guess oh, wasn't the Rampardos built for, oh, it counters Zapdos? That's why it's special defense? Okay, gotcha. I think that might be why. Let me go over to this spot. So this is the best XP spot in the game. I love it so much. You sit here, you horde, and then you surf down Donphans and Dodrios depending on the time of day. And you get a lot of XP here. A lot. Like, I think like 12k or something like that per horde. It's super, might even be more. You can try to calculate it. We just calculate by seeing the number. Did I miss it? So 36k total XP up to 40k. So around 4k. That's crazy. Around 4k per Pokemon. That's going to be 4k times 4. That ends up being like, you get like 16,000 XP from this spot. That's sick. Double edge. I actually do want this. Oh, no, what is this on? I don't think I care about this. Yeah, I appreciate it, Simyata. Hey, there's no, I guess there's no rush on it. Did I not do enough? Oh, I need specs on it, don't I? Oops. I need specs. My bad. This was dumb of me. Okay. Yeah, getting your Pokedex done to have Mount Silver access is so good. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, this thing definitely needs specs. There we go. That's really cool. That's really cool, Fairy. That's really cool. That's awesome, honestly. That's so cool that it's so recent. That's the first year where it's viable. That's genuinely crazy. Oh, this is on Pinsir. I feel like Pinsir might want Swords Dance. I don't know if that's a feed. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I'll check it out. Probably after stream. Let's scoot forward. Sorry, my neck is kind of killing me. Got the nerd neck problem from stream. That's legit so interesting, Fairy. That's so cool. I wish you could EV train here better, but you can't really. Because Dodrio gives attack. I think Donphan gives like defense. So like there's not many Pokemon that are gonna need 252 attack, 252 defense EVs. Like, that's not really a split that you see. Pineapple Mountain Dew in the fridge? Pineapple Mountain Dew? Oh, dude, I mean, I feel like I'm gonna be real. Pineapple Mountain Dew, that sounds so good. Hello? Is that just like Baja Blast, or what do you mean by Pineapple Mountain Dew? I honestly don't. I honestly don't use my Shiny Rampardos very often. You probably could go that on. It's probably fair. Blank. I don't know if people go 2v2 HP, 2v2 defense, or like what the split. That's probably at least an option, you know, for sure. Honestly, good for like, I think 2v2 attack, 2v2 HP, or 2v2 defense is probably a good EV training for raid Metagrosses. Maui Blast? That's fucking crazy. I didn't know there was like a Baja Blast brother. That's awesome. Give us a fridge tour, no prep. I can't take my webcam all the way over to the fridge. And right now, my part of the fridge, like not my roommates or whatever, my part of the fridge is mostly Baja Blast. My fridge part is mostly Baja Blast, energy drinks. There's a pack of chicken breasts in there I need to cook. Now he burst. Fuck. Gotcha. Not quite. Man, Blast would have been too perfect. Hey, that's how it goes, DT. That's how it goes, dude. I don't know why I'm getting kind of EP, guys. I don't know why I'm so EP today. Turn the quality down on that. Surfer and Pardos is base? Dude, it really is. I love that Surfer and Pardos is needed. It's actually just so poetic that Rampardos is needed for the best XP training spot in the game. And not only is it needed, but the whole, I mean, you have to run fucking special attack Rampardos. Very funny. Like, you have to. You can't kill the Pokemon here without it. I would love to see Safari zones in general just return more to Pokemon. I love Safari. The Safari Zone is like, I don't know, it's such a nostalgic, like mythical place. A place where Pokemon can flee is so interesting. It really flips the table. I really like the Safari Zone existing in Pokemon. It's honestly one of my favorite mechanics, probably. I really like Safari Zone. Also so tired, dude, yeah. Beginner egg shunt? There's just not really any beginner egg. Like, I would just not recommend egg shunting for beginners. If you're gonna most egg shunts are gonna be pretty slick. Like, there are some egg shunts that are somewhat easier, like Shiny Chansey, because it's female only species. So like Chansey, and like Skitty, I think, are like quote unquote easy egg hunts. But like, I wouldn't. If you're gonna egg hunt, dude, you might as well just go for whatever like your favorite egg shiny is, because they're already so fucking rare and so expensive. Like, you might as well just go all out. Fuck, I never figured that out as a kid, Spidget. I definitely never. I know, yeah. Can't do that in PokeMMO, thankfully. But that's, yeah. That'd be big if you could do that in PokeMMO. I wouldn't be that. You save a little bit of Poke. I don't know if it'd be that big. I don't know. Probably more efficient still to just pay the 500 Pokeyen or whatever. We touted it recently. It was more Pokeyen than I expected to spend on safari trips to get a shiny in this. I think it ended up being like 300,000 or like 500,000 Pokeyen in safari trips to get a shiny on average. It was more than I expected. I was like, that's not nothing for a safari shunt. Like 500k, that's way more. That's a lot of 500 yens being spent, you know? A lot of safari trips. Dude, I love hopping on the acro bike. Yeah, for sure. That's the Safari Zone curse, dude. For sure, Irony. I like the name, Irony. Did I name this guy? Who named this guy Businessman? This name is awesome. I don't know if someone else paid to name it this. I fucking love this name, Businessman. My little businessman. Do we have a business emote? Business monkey? Or something? Do I not have a business emote? Really? That'd be embarrassing if I don't have a business emote. Is that Donkey Kong? No, it was it's the orangutan emoji. If you type like orangutan or something, it pops up. Just the orangutan emoji. Yeah, how do I not have a business emote? Got Spidget business. Oh, Spidget. That's pretty. Spidget, consider this. It's pretty close. Wait, maybe my emotes just aren't working. My tab isn't working. Endgame PvP is just getting the getting the best names possible, base names for your Pokemon. That's pretty up there. That is pretty high priority. I mean, what else do you think I've been doing for these 7,000 hours? Shiny hunting? Dude, no, that's boring as shit. I've been sitting around thinking of good names for my Pokemon. Actually true and real. Trade? What the what? You're cracked. Trade offer. There, gotcha. That's cool. Sorry, mobile. Yeah, trade offer is a good name for an emote. So dumb. Yeah, low-hanging fruit. I knew you can swap regions pretty early, but was recommended to start in Unova. I would honestly recommend to like start in whatever region you enjoy the most. I feel like that's going to bring you the most amount of fun. Unova is the best region probably. If you Google what's the best region in PokeMMO, I have a really in-depth video that breaks down all the positives and negatives, all the pros and cons of each region. I would just check that out. You can make your own informed decision. Fuck, wait. I forgot. Wait, that's awesome. I forgot I named my pincer Factor when I was sponsored by Factor. Wait, are any of these Pokemon unnamed? Can I name one of them? Oh my goodness. Do you guys know what you can do? If you're getting absolutely destroyed, okay? If you're getting demolished by Zapdos in OU. Right now, Zapdos, 51% win rate, 20% usage. Pokemon is a monster. It's impossible to switch in against it, except for special defensive Rhyperior named HelloFresh. That's right. Make sure to check out the link in the description. Get your guys code Patrouski. No, it's not code. HelloFresh for cheaper. Links down below. Named HelloFresh. Rhyperior is going to help you. Buying HelloFresh, naming your Rhyperior HelloFresh, it's going to help you counter Zapdos. Take care of it. True and real information. Absolutely. Good idea, guys. Good idea, chat. Code is down below. It is not code Patrouski. That was misinformation. It's code like POGHF yada yada. Just click the link. My brave Trapinch. Yo, hell yeah. What's up, Zaka? How you doing, dude? Pokemon appear in the overworld, whether they're consuming or whether they understand appear in the overworld. They do LG. What is LG? What the fuck? And Scarlet and Violet, but they don't in... I don't know enough about fucking new games. Sword and Shield, BDSP, they're pretty determined in both ways. Sword and Shield has a mod for it, not sure. That's so weird that it's not consistent. That is really, really weird. I assume PLA is Pokemon Legends Arceus. What is LGPE? Why can't I think of what that is? Oh, let's go Pikachu Eevee. Gotcha. Can you get banned for playing on 2 separate Pokemon accounts at once? You can play... well, so the game physically won't let you log in to 2 PokeMMO accounts at once on one device. So you literally can't get banned for it because you physically can't do it. You are absolutely allowed to play multiple PokeMMO accounts on different devices. So for example, if I play on Patrouski on my desktop and then I have like my laptop where I play Cool Duder or like on the side, that's totally fine. It's just one character per at one time. You can also play like have like 10 different accounts on your desktop and just log into one character at a time. That's fine as well. You just can't open multiple instances of PokeMMO on one device. And anything to get around that, like virtual machines or stuff like that, you're gonna get banned. That's bannable. That's one of the ways that they combat bots in PokeMMO, since it's a very small dev team and the game is free to play. Most free to play MMOs have a huge botting problem. PokeMMO doesn't because of this. Okay, you shouldn't type the first. I have to now time you out because I don't encourage any rule breaking. Don't advocate for any rule breaking. Don't do that, Don. You're probably fine. I don't know. I just know. Just come on, man. Yeah, got that. Yeah, got you, Duck. Gotcha. I was a little slow. I was pretty slow on that one. I always forget about the Let's Go Pikachu Eevee games. No rule breaking in chat, guys. Don't admit your rule breaking. Don't advocate for it. It's that simple. Almost 5,000 encounters here, which feels pretty insane. Crazy. Even like XP trading and EV trading is also like way slower than just shunting. Like the fact that I'm already at 5K, dude, I'm so used to single encounter brain. That shit is just so slow. Wow, HelloFresh gets Giga Impact. Wow, what a cool move for HelloFresh to get. Yo, have a good day, Spidget. Much love to you, dude. Have a good one, duder. Sorry guys, one sec. Responding to Casey, checking in on her, seeing how usually when I'm quiet on stream, I'm responding to my fiance, seeing how she's doing today. Yo, Mr. Joster just sent me something. This is sick. Here, one sec. What's the odds of a I guess it'd be 3 times 31. What's the odds of a, I'll explain in a sec. 3 times 31 PokeMMO. Is it 1 out of 1,000? 1 out of 1,800. That is okay. Here, I got something cool for you guys. Let me get them together though. Sorry, I'm like literally debating you guys so long. Give me one sec. Can feel a shiny incoming. I'd be very happy with a shiny just while training, dude. All right, this is pretty nuts. All right, this is pretty nuts. So I'm clipping this image together really quick. So sorry if it's a little scrappy, but this is one of the like rarest, like highest IV shinies I've ever seen because it's wild caught. This guy got himself a wild caught 4 times 31 shiny Nidoran, and then not even just like 4 times 31, but it's also 20 plus in both other stats, 1 times 30. Like, this is crazy. The odds of this, also 5,000 encounters, cool. Odd. The odds of that, this should happen statistically 1 out of every 1,800 shinies. Like, I have 39 OT shinies. This is crazy. You'd have to catch, because it's the odds of a 3 times 31, because 1 times 31 is guaranteed, so it's actually the math of a 3 times. So the average person would have to catch 1,800 shinies on average before seeing 1 4 times, and this man got himself 1. This is really, really, really rare. That is really, 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 really impressive. That is super sick to see. Thanks for linking me that. That's so sick. That's crazy. More Switch inconsistency. Let me see. Even the games are shiny, so with overall they aren't handled the same way, like in Let's Go Pikachu / Eevee. They have a special animation that follows them, and Legends Arceus has some loud noise. There's no noise. It's so weird. That is really, I would hate that, like inconsistencies while shining across games. Like I would never want to have that and like maybe miss a shiny, like just not know. I have a Gillen's Encounter troubleshooting guide. It just does have a fair amount of bugs, Laz. I'm gonna be honest. It's a finicky program. Yes, yes, that's a good way to put it, Duck. Like on how rare it is. Like that would win a catch event. That's crazy. No, that is a really, really good point. I probably do want Stone Edge, right, on my Rhyperior over. It's probably worth to have that extra damage over Rock Slide. Unless I'm running it in doubles or some shit. I've heard good things about Archetype. I've heard mixed on both. Zoltan is why I've stuck to Gillen's. I do like Gillen's. Gillen's worked pretty well for me. I've heard some people. I do want to review. I want to try and review Archetype at some point because it does seem really cool. But I've heard some people say Archetype does not work for them at all, and then I've heard some people say Gillen's doesn't work for them at all. It just seems to be device dependent, person dependent. I think I recommend trying both. You know. On Moo Player, probably. I don't think you're allowed to play PokeMMO through emulators / virtual machines. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. I would check out the TOS and stuff though and read over that in detail. Entity card games. I recently got back into Magic the Gathering. I love it's my 3rd favorite game of all time is Magic the Gathering. I'm a huge trading card game guy. I've played pretty much every trading card game semi-competitively at certain points. I was the worst at Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's tough. I just could not get into Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Fluffles back during Burning Abyss meta. And like pendulums were becoming the thing. And was it Quasars were like a huge pendulum? I was not a good Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. But I tried to learn. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Fluffles, FTK. I played Pokemon. I loved Night March. That was a fun deck. I love Magic the Gathering. I play mostly Legacy, but I also, it's cool to see. I came back and it's cool to see Commander is now the most popular format, which is crazy to see. It makes a lot of sense, and I'd rather Commander be the most popular format than Standard. Like that makes sense. Hearthstone, unfortunately, I've put a fair amount of time into Hearthstone. Yes, I could rant about how much I hate Hearthstone for like years. What I'll say is Hearthstone is a very good, casual, aesthetic mobile game. It is a pathetic, laughable, disgusting joke of a competitive trading card game. When Yogg Saron is meta for years, fuck Hearthstone. I actually think Hearthstone is is an insult to trading card games to call that a competitive trading card game. The skill ceiling in Hearthstone is also really low. because there's no instance, which is a big problem. In Magic the Gathering, you have instance. In Yu-Gi-Oh, you have instance and traps and chains and effects. Pokemon, you don't, but it's a kid's game, so that's fine. Also, Pokemon just is fun and it works. Hearthstone, I feel like Magic the Gathering, you can play for 25 years and never master, right? And you're like, you'll never master Magic the Gathering. I feel like Hearthstone can be mastered in 6 months by a monkey. I think Hearthstone is... I hate it so much. I'm so sorry. Good casual game. Joke of a competitive card game. Actual joke. I love trading card games, though. I love them so much. I played Eternal. Eternal was a good trading card game. Online game. I tried to play Hex. Couldn't really get into it. I played the DBZ re-release. Not the, like... There was, like, a Panini one. There was a newer one. Within the past, like 2016 or something like that. I played that. That game was honestly fun. The DBZ trading card game. I played Orange Captain Ginyu. I love trading card games. They're so fucking fun, dude. I love trading card games. I know vaguely of the Fossil Fighters franchise. I don't know anything about the TCG. Wasn't Fossil Fighters like DS games? I don't know much about. I know vaguely. Yeah, I remember. I've seen these. Never played them. They look interesting. Don't you have enough shinies now? The amount of shinies I have doesn't really matter to me. I enjoy the journey of hunting them, right? It's kind of like asking someone who like wants to get really good at something or improve at, like, it's kind of like telling LeBron James, like, haven't you played enough basketball? And it's like, not that I'm comparable to LeBron James. Maybe like a fucking shitty... Maybe it's like talking to like a college, I don't know, high school athlete or some shit. Like, oh, haven't you played enough of this sport? And it's like, well, no, I enjoy it. You know? That's interesting. No one liked? Gotcha. I've seen them. I've seen them on like eBay lots and stuff. That's cool. Yes, I talk about that all the time. DT is like, the longer you play Pokemon, the more time you spend with Pokemon, the more Pokemon you come to like, because you find reasons to like them. Like, I didn't used to like Shiny Jigglypuff, but now I do, because I've come to appreciate the Emerald Eye sort of color change. And certain Pokemon you'll like because of certain people or certain I have friends that love Shiny Phanpy and love Phanpy. I don't really care for Phanpy. I never really did care for Phanpy that much, but now I kind of care about Phanpy and Donphan a lot more because I have friends who love Phanpy. Having friends who really care about a certain Pokemon will add value to that Pokemon, in my opinion. That's so I would love to play Fossil Fighters at some point. I didn't know it's like a monster catcher. I literally didn't even know that. That's so interesting. Guy's name is Little White. I don't know why it's funny to me. Little White Sheep. I don't know why that stood out to me for whatever reason. Thanks to those who joined the XP charm. I'll have to check out Fossil Fighters at some point. That's super interesting. I might even have a Fossil Fighters box, but not the game, because I bought some DS boxes at some point that were empty. I really enjoy this. Is like kind of funny, but I really enjoy this. I really like collecting video games piece by piece sometimes, if possible. Like, but you do it because it's you get like it's for budget reasons and for like saving money, but it's also just like fun. Like, it's like a treasure hunt. Like buying lots of like DS game cartridges only, and then buying lots of like DS game boxes only. I'll do it for PS2 as well. I have like a lot of disc only games. I like doing that and like slowly buying the boxes over time and sort of trying to like piece them together. It's really fun to me. Play them on real hardware, yeah. That's okay. Good to know. I feel like they're not super expensive games. I feel like I've seen them before in lots. Let me check. Let me check price charting. Fossil Fighters. Honestly, it's more. That's actually quite expensive. Wow, for DS games. Fossil Fighters DS, $32. Complete in box. That's up there for a DS game. 25 just for the cartridge. Fossil, what is it? Fossil Fighters Champions, $94 complete in box. That's pretty fucking up there for a DS game. That's impressive. And then Fossil Fighters Frontier on 3DS is like the cheapest one at 27. Apparently that one was bad. That's cool, man. I'll have to check. I'm not familiar. Yeah, I did a video I think this year covering if you Google what's the best Pokemon MMOs in 2024, I did a video on it this year. I'd recommend just watching that and checking those out. I think PokeMMO is like by far the best. Like I don't think like the difference between the difference between PokeMMO and the second best one, which is probably Poke1 in my opinion, is like 10 years apart. Like it's ridiculous, the difference. I think PokeMMO is way better than all the other competition, but there still are other Pokemon MMOs that are at least worth trying in my opinion. And just finding which one works best for you. Just because PokeMMO is, in my opinion, the best doesn't mean it'll be the best game for everybody, you know? Never talk about Frontier though? Yeah, gotcha. It seems like it's just price-wise, you can tell it's not as beloved. I feel like I've almost bought Fossil Fighter. I feel like I've checked it out in lots before and almost bought in the lots, but it got too pricey. It's interesting. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that makes sense. That happens. Yeah, very. That sounds about right. I didn't know they were that expensive. I thought they were. Yeah, that's the price that I remember them being. So maybe I checked them, you know, a while ago. Who was the YouTuber that did it, if you don't mind me asking? I don't know of the video, but I've heard of them. Oh shit, when is the Xbox 360 store closing? July 29th. Okay. That's coming the fuck up, dude. For those interested, yeah, the Xbox 360 store is closing July 29th. I actually want to buy Asura's Wrath DLC before that. I think that, to be fair, that might be backwards compatible on like the Series X, but I don't have the Series X. Gotcha. Oh yeah, dude, I have no problem with, I know JD Animations. I have no problem with, I hate when people dick on content creators for just making a video about a game that they enjoy and that it raises the price. Like that's just what are they supposed to do? Not make a video on a like, it's like what happened with Phantom Dust, right? Who's that? That one guy makes incredible videos. I don't remember his name, but oh my god, he's like one of the best storytellers that I've seen on YouTube. He can make any fucking boring thing like interesting to watch, in my opinion. But he did a video covering a game called Phantom Dust, and dude, it's so like that game went from like $10-15 to like a couple hundred, I think, overnight, and now it's back down to like 30 or 50 or something like that. But I don't know who, like, I don't know. That's just like a normal. That's just like markets. Like I don't know what to fucking tell you. Like just wait till the game goes back down, or like that's just like supply and demand. Like I don't know. I don't understand people getting mad about that. Like what are they supposed to do? Not make a video on a game they enjoy? Like it's just such a crazy. That's so funny to me. Yeah, that's cool. Fruit Ninja Connect is fun. I have Banjo-Kazooie on 360, which I really enjoy that copy. I still haven't played Life is Strange. I always wanted to. What a Banjo 2. There's like certain DLCs I want to get before the store shuts down. Just in car mechanics? That's funny. Plus dumbed down the fight mechanics. Gotcha. Interesting. There's that a nice shiny Dustlops over here. Do I need more XP on these? Why is this? Oh, I have an Everstone on this. I was like, why is this not evolved? I can just let this evolve now, right? There's no reason to keep this a Mankey. I'm pretty sure. I think I wanted it to stay a Mankey because I wanted to keep it like this. But I think I can let that evolve now. Sadly. It's a sad day. No longer orangutan. I think these are all done being leveled. I'm gonna evolve this guy though. We'll do one more here. Okay. I've only done that once, L-wise. I reached out to Pokemon challenges on Twitter one time. I don't want to spam. It feels cringe to like spam Pokemon content creators about PokeMMO. I reached out to the Pokemon challenges once on Twitter because I really wanted to draw, because I think PokeMMO is a really interesting game to Nuzlocke. And I think I offered him, I was like, dude, if you come Nuzlocke it, I will like send you all the XP candies you'll need. I just would love to see you try to Nuzlocke. Like, no one's completed a hardcore Nuzlocke for PokeMMO. I would love to see you try to do it. I think there's some really, really interesting Nuzlocke potential in PokeMMO that isn't really achieved. I feel like yeah, that sounds rough. I'm sorry, man. I don't help with price checks because people take advantage of them. You can buy price checks with channel point rewards, or channel points. But other than that, dude, for example, like the price check that's a really simple price check. I would just go with my price checking guide. And you got to just learn them. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Best of luck, dude. All right, unfortunately, we are finally evolving our little businessman, so he is no longer going to be a orangutan emoji. I need an updated mod for this mod that makes even Primeape like some sort of like monkey emoji. There we go. He's now just a boring Primeape, no longer orangutan emoji. So sad. I've heard good things, Ben, too. F the Primeape. Rest in peace. Not nearly as cool anymore. I think I'm done XP training all these Pokemon. I think I honestly over-leveled them. I kind of just turned my brain off and just clicked surf. These only need to be level 50, I'm pretty sure, each, because I'm not going to be using them for raids, most likely. None of these mons, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to throw these, and we only have 3 minutes left on XP Charm anyway, so I'll go throw these back into the PC. Grab some more. Like, I think I want the Glisker level like 80 at least, maybe 100. This to be level 100 for Jimmy runs, and we'll grab... Actually, we'll just keep these then for extra levels. We'll just grab the lower level ones. Like, these need to be 50 for comp, so we'll just go ahead and get these 3 to 50. I might even be able to do that with 3 minutes. I'm probably overestimating. I don't know. Level 44... 44. I might actually be able to get these 3 to level 50 really quick within like 2 minutes of charm. Let's see how much I can gain really